Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Biltmore Hotel here for the ModaMiami, the inaugural event. You're all a wonderful experience for all of you to be here, the first ModaMiami with RM Sotheby's auction here at the Biltmore. So we are delighted you've all come and support us. Thank you all very much, and we do appreciate that support. ModaMiami also extends its gratitude to our sponsors, whose support has played a pivotal role in bringing this new event to life. They have been instrumental in creating this fresh experience for car collectors and enthusiasts.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so picture this. When it comes to meeting the needs of both corporate and private customers, only 2 words matter: reliable carriers. As North America's largest specialized automotive transporters, we can move a fleet of vehicles to a show and send a one-off to a concours. And that's worth more than we can say. Reliable carriers. Vehicles taken seriously.
RM Sotheby's is proud to recognize Reliable Carriers as our official vehicle transport partner. Reliable Carriers is North America's largest specialized automotive transport company, serving 48 states and Canada. Please visit the Reliable representatives on site here at ModaMiami to discuss your transportation needs. RM Sotheby's also acknowledges their partnership with leading insurance provider AIG. The partnership sees the 2 companies collaborate to offer market-leading specialty insurance products specifically offered via the AIG Private Client Group together with Grundy Insurance. A brief note on our conditions of business. All sales are as is and where is. Please note the buyer's premium for this sale is 12% for all motor car lots with a final hammer price of $250,000 or less. In the event of a final hammer price above $250,000 on motor car lots, a buyer's premium of 12% will be paid on the first $250,000, and a buyer's premium of 10% will apply to the hammer price above $250,000. 20% for all non-motor car lots. Payments for all lots must be arranged before 5 p.m. local time on Monday. Please note that you may collect any purchase lots starting Monday, 4th of March. If you plan to collect your lot prior to Monday, please speak with one of the team here at RM to make special arrangements. All vehicles must be collected by Tuesday, March the 5th by 12 o'clock. Please note it is the buyer's responsibility to ensure their purchase lot whilst in storage. Please speak to RM Sotheby's in the auction settlement office should you have any questions at all. And finally, please note that sale room notices and addenda read ahead of any applicable lot this afternoon supersede the catalogue descriptions. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sholto Gilberton from the UK, and joining me on the rostrum here is our auctioneer, is Mike Shackleton. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and without further ado, lot number 201 is the Ferrari Le Mans child car. And who wants to bid at $20,000? $20,000, do I have it? $20,000, $10,000, thank you, $15,000 now. We're at $10,000, asking $15,000. At $10,000, $15,000. Any advance at $15,000. $10,000, $15,000 now. We're at $10,000. Who wants to be $12,500? $12,500. Hands high at $12,500. At $10,000 only, asking $12,500. $10,000, $12,500. Any advance at $10,000, asking $12,500. Is the phone bidder on at $12,500? We're at $10,000, asking $12,500. This is a great opportunity at $10,000, asking $12,500.
Well, it's the tribute to the 1964 Le Mans winning 275P, built in 1992. It fitted with a Piaggio 50cc engine and a 4-speed manual gearbox with reverse as well, coilover shock front and rear suspension and rear hydraulic drum brakes.
$10,000, asking $12,500. We're at $10,000, $12,500. $12,500 at $10,000, $12,500. We're going to count it down, and it's selling today at $10,000, asking $12,500. Hands high, ladies and gentlemen, at $12,500. Going once. At $10,000 only, asking $12,500. Going twice. $10,000, $12,500. Third and final chance at $12,500. Sold. $10,000 right here at $10,000. 4083, 4083.
And lot 202, ladies and gentlemen, the Guido electric motorcycle prototype, and offered here without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who give $50,000 to start? $50,000 to start. $25,000, do I hear it? $25,000, thank you, $50,000 now. At $50,000, $75,000 now. The bid is on the telephone at $50,000, asking $75,000. $75,000 here today at $75,000. Selling this afternoon at $50,000. Who wants to bid $60,000? $60,000. We're at $50,000 only, asking $60,000. Hands high, and it's selling all the way at $50,000. $60,000 for the first time. $50,000. $60,000. $65,000. Thank you. $75,000 now. $75,000. $65,000 bid with Andrew, asking $75,000. Any advance at $75,000. Thank you. Now $85,000. $75,000, $85,000. Andrew, your bidder is out on the phone at $85,000. We're at $75,000, $85,000. We're going to count it down, and it's selling at $75,000. $85,000 now. $85,000 going once. $75,000, $85,000 going twice. Third and final chance at $85,000. And nails, $80,000. Thank you. $90,000 now. $90,000. We're 80 on the phone. $90,000. Thank you. $100,000. We're at $90,000, asking $100,000. 90's bid, $100,000. We're at $90,000, $100,000 now. $100,000 going once. The bids with Gord at $90,000. $100,000, Andrew. 100, 92.5, now $95,000. $95,000. We're at $92.5, asking $95,000. $95,000. We're at $92.5, $95,000 going once. At $92.5. $95,000. Gord, does your bidder want to do it? At $95,000. The third and final chance at $95,000. Sold. $92,500 on the phone. 4022. 4022.
Thank you, Andrew. And moving on, lot 203, the 1948 Chris Craft Deluxe Runabouts boat bar. Been well used over the weekend here at ModaMiami by the team and our guests, and offered without reserve.
Do I have $50,000 to start? $50,000 now. Who get $50,000? $25,000, $30,000, $40,000. I have 30, asking $50,000, $60,000 now. $60,000. We're at 50, asking 60. Hands high at $60,000. $60,000, now $70,000. $70,000, $80,000 now. $80,000. We're at $70,000, asking $80,000. The bid is in the room at $80,000. Thank you. $90,000 now. $90,000. $100,000, Greg. $100,000. We're at $90,000, asking $100,000. 110 I have. Now 120. I have 110 at the back. 120. 120. Yes, now 130. Now 130. 130,000. We're at 120, asking 150. 175 now. 175. We're at 150,000, asking 175. 175. I'll do 160 if you like. 160,000. We're at 150, asking 160. 150, 160. It's counting down, and it's selling today. The bid is in the room at 150. 160,000. 160 and a brand new bidder. 170. 170 now, Greg. 170,000. I have 160, Greg. Your bidder is out. 170. 170. $170,000. $170,000. 180. 200,000, sir. 200,000 now. $200,000. We have 180 here, asking $200,000. At 180, $200,000. How about 190, sir? Would you do that? $190,000 going once. 180, 190,000. Sir, do you want to reconsider at $190,000? Thatcher, do you have a bid at $190,000? Third, 190. Thank you, 200,000. He came back. 200, 210 now. 210,000. $210,000. We're at 200,000, asking $210,000 going once. 200, 210,000 going twice. $210,000, third and final call at $210,000. Sold. $200,000. Thank you, sir. 3324. 3324.
Well, congratulations. What a wonderful result here at ModaMiami. And moving on to lot 204, the 1970 Ducati 450 Scrambler here, showing on the screens and offered without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, do I have $5,000 to start? $5,000 to start. Hands high at $5,000. $5,000. $5,000 I have. Thank you. $7,500 now. $7,500. We're at $5,000, asking $75. $7,500 at $5,000. $6,000. Do I hear it? $6,000. Thank you. $7,000 now. $6,000 on the far right, asking $7,000. $7,000 here today. $8,000. Thank you. $9,000 now. We're at $8,000, asking $9,000. Sir Road on the side at $9,000. The bid is online at $8,000, asking $9,000. Any advance at $9,000. We're going to $9,000. Thank you. $10,000 now. At $9,000, asking $10,000. The bid's online at $9,000. $10,000. We're going to count it down, and it's selling today at $10,000 going once. $10,000 going twice. Third and final call at $10,000. Sold. $9,000. Internet buyer at $10,000.
Well done, thank you. Lot 205 now, the 1956 Maserati Topo L125 T2 Turismo Lusso. Magnificent example here, and fully restored and offered again without reserve.
Who give $5,000 to start? Do I hear $5,000? $5,000 here today at $5,000. $2,000 I have. Thank you. $3,000 now. I have $2,000, asking $3,000. Thank you. $4,000 now. Three's on the far right, asking $4,000. At $3,000, $4,000. It's selling today at $4,000. Do I hear $3,500? $3,000, ask $4,000. Thank you. $5,000 now. $5,000. The bid's online at $4,000. The bid's to you, sir, at $5,000. $45 I'll take, yes, and now $5,000. $45 and now $5,000. Internet, we're out at $5,000. $45 is offered, asking $5,000. It's selling today at $5,000 going once. $5,000, thank you. $55 now. $55, sir. $5,500 at $5,000. $55 it's selling right now at $5,000. $55 last chance. $5,500 sold. $5,000. Internet at $5,000.
And moving on, lot 206 this time, the 1956 Maserati Tipo L160 T4, and again offered here without reserve.
Selling today without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who give $5,000 to start? $5,000 do I have? $5,000 here today. Thank you. $7,500 at $5,000 to start. Asking $7,500. $7,500 at hands high at $5,000. Who gives $6,000? $6,000. We're at $5,000. Asking $6,000. Sal $7,000. Six is online. $7,000. Jeffrey at $7,000 now. We're at $6,000. Asking $7,000. $7,000. We're going down, and it's selling today at $7,000. We're at $6,000 online, $7,000 going once, $7,000 going twice. Third and final chance at $7,000. 65, yes, now $7,000 internet. We're at 65 in the room, and now $7,000. $7,000. We're at 65, asking $7,000 going once. 65, $7,000 going twice internet. Third and final chance at $7,000. Sold. $6,500. 3190. 3190. Thank you, Roger.
Well, thank you. Lot 207 now. The first of the cars of today's sale. And we start with the 1965 Abarth 695 SS, the Setto Corsa Radiale. And again, offered without reserve for the first car of today's sale.
Selling today without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who give $10,000 to start. $10,000, thank you, 15 now. We're at $10,000, asking $15,000. $15,000, selling all the way at $15,000. $10,000 is in the room, $15,000, the phone bidder is out at $15,000. $15,000. $15,000 now. We're at $10,000 in the room, asking $15,000. $15,000 now. Thank you. Now $20,000. 15's bid, $20,000, $25,000 now. 20's in the room, asking $25,000. $25,000. We're at 20, and now $25,000. Shelby, $25,000. The bid's in the room at $20,000, and it's selling today at $25,000. Going once. 25. Thank you. $30,000 now, sir. $30,000. The bid is on the telephone at 25, and now $30,000. Carrie, do you have a bid at $30,000? 27.5. Andrew, thank you. $30,000 now. $30,000. Carrie, your bidder didn't make it. I have 27.5 on Andrew. $30,000 now. $30,000. $30,000. 32.5. I took 30 online first. 32.5 now. 32.5. Andrew, your bidder is out. The bid's online at 30,000. 32.5. 32.5. 35,000 now. We're at 32.5, asking 35. At 32.5 with Gord's bidder, $35,000. I'm going to count it down, and it's selling today at $35,000. Going once. 35. Thank you. 37.5 now. 37.5. The bid's online at 35, asking 37.5. Sir, you're out at 37.5. At 35,000, asking 37.5. 37.5. 40,000 now. $40,000. We're at 37.5, asking 40,000. Internet at $40,000. Going once. The bid's with Gord at 37.5. 40,000 going twice. 37.5. 40,000. 42.5 now. 42.5. At 40,000, asking 42.5. 40,000. 42.5 for the first time at 42,500. 40's online. 42.5 going twice. 42.5. Now 45 internet. 45,000. We're at 42.5, and now $45,000. 45,000 internet. What do you want to do at $45,000 for the second time at 45,000? Third and final chance at $45,000. Sold 42,500, and that number, Gord, he's getting it.
Thank you very much. And lot 208 now, the 1969 Fiat 850 Spiaggetta. And again, showing here on the screens, again, offered without reserve, ladies and gentlemen.
Selling all the way, ladies and gentlemen, who give $25,000 to start. $25,000 to start. 25, thank you, 30,000 now. We're at 25, asking $30,000. $30,000, hands high at $30,000. 30,000, thank you, now 35. 30's in the room, asking $35,000. $35,000, here it goes at $35,000. 32.5, who wants to do that? 32.5, selling all the way at 30,000, asking 32.5. 32.5, thank you, 35 now. I have 32.5 with Zach, asking $35,000. Andrew, your bidder is out. 35, thank you, 37.5 now. 37.5, Zach. 37.5, selling today, 37.5. Thank you, Matt. 40,000 now. $40,000. We're at 37.5. 40,000. The bid's on my far right at 37.5. $40,000. We're going to count it down. 40,000. Now 42.5, Matt. 42.5. 42.5. The bid's with Andrew at 40,000. 42.5. 45,000 now. Zach's on at 42.5. 45. And now 45, Andrew. 45. 47.5, Zach. 47.5. 47.5. We're at 45,000, asking 47.5. 47.5. I'm going to count it down. 47.5. 50,000, Matt. $50,000. We're at 47.5. $50,000. Selling today at 47.5. 50,000 going once. 47.5. 50,000 going twice. Third and final call. $50,000. Sold 47,500. That number, Zach, is 3384. 3384.
And lot 209, ladies and gentlemen, the 1990 BMW M3 Sport Evolution. Holy grail of BMW collectability. One of only 600 cars built. Finish in jet black over anthracite motorsport design, cloth interior. Delivered new to the UK, actually, and wonderfully specified, ladies and gentlemen.
We give $150,000 to start. $150,000. 150. 150,000. 150. 175 now. At 150,000, asking 175. 175,000. We're at 150, asking 175. 175. 160. 170 now. 170,000. We're at 160, asking 170. 170. 175 online. 200,000. I already have 175 online. 200,000 now. At 175, asking $200,000. 180. Thank you. 190. 190 now. At 190,000, we're at 180, asking 190. Internet bidder is out at 180,000. 190,000 selling today at 190. 200 now. 200,000. We're at 190 online. 200,000. The phone bidders are out at 190, asking $200,000. 190, $200,000. I'm going to count it down at 190. 200 going once. 190, $200,000. 200, 210 now. 210. Internet, we're out at 210,000. We're at 200, asking 210. 210,000 for the first time at $210,000. Second call at 200, 210, 220 Shelby. Now 220. 210's bid, $220,000. At 210, 220,000 going once. 210, 220,000 going twice. 215, 220. 215's bid, now 220. Internet, we're out now at 220,000. We're at 215, asking 220,000 for the first time at $220,000. Second call at $220,000. Now 225, and now 225. $225,000, Shelby. 225. The bid is online at 220,000. Asking 225 going once. 225 going twice. 225, 230 now. 230,000. We're at 225, $230,000. Internet bidder at 230,000 going once. 220, 230, 235 now. 235 at 230, asking 235. 240, that's better. 250. 240, 250. I love his style. 240, 250. Internet now at $250,000. 240, 250 going once. 240, 250 twice. Last chance at $250,000. Sold $240,000. Shelby.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot 210 has been withdrawn. And moving on to lot 211, the first Ferrari of today's sale, the 1987 Ferrari Testarossa, quintessential 80s Ferrari in the iconic color combination, but beautifully finished in red over black. But do bear in mind, showing less than 12,000 original miles and single ownership for the last 25 years. Really is very suitable for the Miami area, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have 60,000 to start. 70,000 now. $70,000. 70,000. Thank you. $80,000. $80,000. We're at 70,000, 80, 90,000 now. 100,000. 100,000. Your bidder's out, Carrie. 100,000. The bid's with me at 90,000. Asking $100,000. $100,000. We're at 90. Asking 100,000. 100. 110 now. 110. 120. 120,000. We're at 110. 120,000. Selling all the way at 110. $120,000 going once. 110 bid. $120,000. Are we all done? At 110. 120,000 going twice, Michael. 120,000. Carrie, does your bidder want to reconsider at $120,000? $120,000. Third and final call at $120,000. Sold 110. The hammer was down. 110,000. Your number 3357. 3357.
Well, a great purchase there. Wonderful Testarossa. And moving on now, lot 212. The 2020 Ferrari 488 Pista Spider. Single ownership. And ladies and gentlemen, driven only 620 miles from new. Features the 710 horsepower twin turbocharged V8 and wonderfully optioned, finely detailed, with a total new price in excess of $560,000. Ladies and gentlemen.
On the 488, ladies and gentlemen, I have 350 to start. $400,000. 350, 400,000 now. $400,000. At 350, asking 400,000. 400, thank you, 450. 4 is on the side, 450,000. The bids with carry at 400,000. 450,000 now. 450, thank you, 500,000. 500,000 carry. $500,000. Road at the side at 500,000. 450, 550, 600,000 now. 550, asking 600. 600,000. We're at 550 and now $600,000. How about 575? 575, thank you, 600,000 now. At 575, asking $600,000. 600, now 625. Now I took the bid on the phone carry at 600,000. 625 at the back. $625,000. We're at 600, asking 625. The bid is on the telephone at 600,000, asking 625. $625,000 here today. 625. Thank you. 650 now. 625. 650,000. We're at 625. $650,000. 625. 650.
Well, an exceptional example of the ultimate open-top Ferrari 488 and beautiful Rosso Corsa exterior with NART blue and white racing stripes over.
Ladies and gentlemen, selling today at 625. $650,000. We're going to count 650, 675 now. Malcolm, your bidder's out. 650,000. We're at 625. Sorry, 650, 675. 660 I will take. 670. 670 now. It's selling today at 660. $670,000. Selling all the way. 670. 680 now. 680,000. 680. He's all done. At $680,000 going once. 670. 680,000 twice. Third and final chance, $680,000. Sold, $670,000. That number, 4025, thank you.
Well, a magnificent example, wasn't it? Deserved a wonderful result. And moving on, lot 213, the 2003 Seline S7, one of 7 produced in its original combination, color combination and factory options. Extremely well presented and just showing over 9,400 miles on the odometer, accompanied by the Seline Certificate of Authenticity and original seats. One of the most compelling supercars of the era, early 2000s, and the most iconic American sports car of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, who hit 300,000 to start? 300,000, 400 now. $400,000 at 350. 350, 400,000, 450 now. 450, 400, 450. 400's in the room, asking 450, sir. 500 online. 500's online. 550. 550 now. At 500, asking 550. 500,000, asking 550. The bid is online. Everyone in the room is out. $550,000. We're at 500, asking 550. Who wants to be 525? 525,000. 550 now. 525, 550, 575. 575 now. We're at 550, asking 575. $575,000. We're at 550 with Greg's bidder. Carrie, your bidder is out at 550, asking 575. $575,000.
Finished in bright silver over black leather and grey Alcantara and fitted with the factory competition seats, optional chromed wheels and factory upgraded touchscreen audio system.
550's bid, 575, and we're selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at 550, asking 575. 575 going once, selling all the way at 550, asking 575 going twice. Third and final chance, $575,000. 550's bid, asking 575. $575,000. Does anyone else want to do it at $575,000? $575,000. Final call at 550, asking $575,000. Sold, $550,000. And that buyer number? 3320, 3320.
Well done, Greg. And lot 2 on 4 now, the 1998 Ruff Turbo R, one of 15 uniquely tailored examples produced and believed to be one of 4 equipped with AWD. Finished in a attention-grabbing color scheme of Grand Prix white paint over a cabin trimmed with black leather and acid green highlights. Fitted with over $88,000 of upgrades by Ruff in late 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, how much on this one? Who gives $750,000 to start? $750,000. $750, thank you. $800,000 now. $800,000. We're at $750, asking $800,000. $800,000, hands high. $800, thank you. $900 now. The bid's to you at $900. $900, $1 million now. At $900, asking $1 million. $1 million. We're at $900, asking $1 million. $1 million. You wanted to $950. $900, $1 million bid. $1 million one now. $1 million one. $1 million two. $1 million two. At $1 million one, asking $1,200,000. We're at $1 million one, asking $1 million two. $1,200,000 at $1 million one, asking $1 2. The bid is here at $1 1. I didn't forget about you, sir, at $1 million two. $1 million two, $1 million three now. $1 million three. We're at $1 million two, asking $1,300,000. Matt, your bidder is out on the phone at $1 2, asking $1 3.
Well, hand-built, 560 horsepower, 3.6 litre twin turbocharged flat 6 engine with a 6-speed manual transactional. What a wonderful weapon of a car this really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have $1,250,000 on the telephone, asking $1,300,000. $1,250,000, asking $1,300,000. We're both out in the room at $1,300,000. $1,275,000. Yes, now $1,300,000. $1,275,000, asking $1,300,000. Matt. $1,300,000 at $1,275,000, asking $1,300,000. The bid's to you. $1,300,000 now at $1,275,000. $1,300,000. I didn't forget about you as well. $1,300,000 at $1,275,000, asking $1,300,000. We're going to count it down at $1,300,000 going once. $1,300,000 going twice. The bid's in the room at $1,275,000. $1,300,000. Matt, tell me yes or no. $1,300,000. We're very close at $1,300,000.
Well, the desirable specified with lightweight door cards, slick top, shaved rain gutters, and the integrated roll cage, and it's absolutely magnificent example of the roof.
$1,275,000. $1,300,000, sir. Do you want to reconsider? Last chance at $1,300,000. $1,300,000. Just in time. Just in time. $1,300,000. $1,350,000. Now, sir, I know you're upset with me, but it was right at the hammer. We have $1,300,000, Gord, $1,300,000. $1,350,000. $1,350,000 now. At $1,300,000 in the front row, asking $1,350,000. $1,300,000. $1,350,000. $1,350,000. The bid is in the front row. You two are both out at $1,350,000. $1,350,000. $1,400,000. $1,400,000. $1,400,000. We're at $1,350,000. $1,400,000. $1,375,000. Do you want to do that? $1,375,000. $1,400,000. $1,400,000 at $1,375,000. $1,400,000 at $1,375,000. $1,400,000. Are we all done and through at $1,375,000? $1,400,000 going once. $1,375,000. $1,400,000 going twice. Sir, do you want to reconsider? $1,400,000. It's selling today. Selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,375,000. $1,400,000 once. Twice. Third and final call at $1,400,000. Sold. $1,375,000. Thank you. 3261.
Well, thank you very much on the front row, and a wonderful result for a wonderful car. And moving on, lot 2 on 5, the 2014 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Black Series, presented in solar beam yellow, and one of only 30 delivered to the United States in this color. Just 3,800 miles from new at time of cataloging.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have $350 to start, asking $400,000. $400,000. Thank you at the back. And now 450. 450. 500,000. 550 now. 550. 600,000. 650. 650. We're at 600. Asking 650. 650,000. The bid is back there. 650. 700,000 now. At 650. $700,000. 650. Asking $700,000. Gord at 650. Asking $700,000. Go ahead at 650. 700,000. 675, 700,000. Selling today at 675, 700,000. $700,000. We're at 675, asking $700,000. It's selling today at 675, 700,000. The bids with Shelby now at 675, 700,000 going once, 700,000 going twice. Selling today 685, 700,000 now. 700,000. We're at 685, 700,000. Selling today at 685. $700,000 are going to count it down at 700,000 going once. 700,000 going twice. 700, 710 now. 710. He said no. 710. Anyone else at $710,000? Sold. 700,000 Shelby. And that number 4079. 4079.
Well, going from post-war supercars to pre-war, quality pre-war here, the 1934 Packard 8 Coupe Roadster, offered from a prominent private collection and well-maintained and presented, one of the nicest of its kind, and a regular award winner. And ladies and gentlemen, pay attention, offered without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, we have 75,000 to start. Asking 100,000. 100,000 now. We're at 75, asking 100. 100,000. At 75, 100,000 now. $100,000. We're at 75, asking $100,000. I'll give 80,000. 90,000 now. 80,000 on Roger, asking 90,000. 80,000, asking 90,000. Thank you. 100 now. 100 Roger. 100,000. We're at 90 at the back of the room, asking $100,000. 100,000, Roger. We're selling today at $90,000. Asking $100,000. Going once, 95. 100 now. 100 at 95. 100,000. 110. 105. 110. 110. Selling all the way at $110,000. 105. Asking 110. I have 1.5. Asking 110. 110. 105's in the front row, asking 110. I'll help you out, 107.5. 110, that's even better, 115. 115, thank you for your help, 115. The bid's right here at 110. 115 going once. 115. 112.5, 115. 112.5, asking 115. At 112.5, 115. 117.5 now. 117.5, well, thank you for your help, 117.5. Any advance at 115, 117.5. The hammer's high at 117,500. Now 120. Now 120. 120. 117.5 just in time. 120 now. At 117.5, $120,000. 117.5 asking $120,000. 120. 122.5 now. 122.5. We're at 120,000 on the telephone, asking 122.5. Gord, your bidder is out at 122.5. Thank you. Any advance at 122,500. Sold $120,000. 4011. 4011.
Well, thank you very much. And moving on, lot 217 now. The 1970 Aston Martin DB6 Mark II with the flared wheel arches, the Mark II and the uprated Vantage engine. Mark II Vantage here, and a left-hand drive Mark II model, factory equipped with the Vantage engine and manual gearbox and the air conditioning. Only 3 owners for the first 45 years, and it really is a wonderful example of the DB6 Mark II Vantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 300,000 to start. Who give 350? 350,000 now. At 300 and now 350. 350,000, 350, 400 now. 400,000. We're at 350, asking $400,000. $400,000 now. We're at 350, $400,000. How about 375? Who wants to do that? 300 and 375. 400 now. 400 to you. Now 425. 400, asking 425. 425, brand new bidder. 450 now. 425's bid, asking 450,000. We're at 425, 450,000. Hands high at 425. $450,000.
Well, really is a magnificent example. Recent cosmetic freshening, including a new interior by RM Auto Restorations.
425, asking 450. 450,000. We're at 425, asking $450,000. 425, 450, going once. The bid's here at 425. $450,000. 425, 450, going twice. 425, $450,000. Third and final call at $450,000. Do you have a bidder, Gord? 450 at 425, $450,000. 425, a great opportunity. The bid's right here, sir. He's being very patient at 425. 435, 450 now. 435, 450, 450, 450, 440, 450 now. 440, 450, 450,000. We're at 440, asking 450, 450, 460 now. 460 at 450's on the telephone, asking 460, 470 now. 470. We're at 460, asking 470. The bid's in the room now at 460, asking $470,000. 470,000 going once. We're at 460 in the room. $470,000 going twice. 460. $470,000. We're waiting on the phone bidder at 460, asking 470. Third and final chance, 470,000. 460.
Well, lot 218, ladies and gentlemen, the 1988 Mercedes-Benz 300 TE 6-litre AMG, the Mallet. The Mallet, among the most famous pre-merger AMG conversions, executed in Chicago, a hair-raising combination of race shop ingenuity, German engineering, and American hot rodding panache. Offered from over 10 years of residence with one of the world's best curated collections of significant pre-merger AMG automobiles.
Ladies and gentlemen, selling without reserve. I have 150 to start, asking 200,000 now. $200,000. 200, 250 now. 250,000. We're at 200, asking 250. 250,000. 225. Let's try that. We're at 200,000, asking 225. 225, 250, 275 now, 275, 300,000, 300,000. We're at 275 in the room, and now $300,000. 275, 300,000. It's your 300, 325, Greg, 325, now 350, 325, 350,000. Selling today at 325, 350. At 325, $350,000. I'm going to count it down. The bid is in the room at 325. 335, 350, thank you, 375 now, 375, 400,000, 400,000, we're at 375, asking $400,000, 375, asking $400,000, at selling today at 375, $400,000 for the first time at 375, $400,000, 425 now, Greg, 425, 400,000, asking 425. $425,000. We're at 400, 410, 420 now. 410, 420. He's weakening. 410, 420. We're at 410, asking $420,000. 420, 430, 430. At 420, asking $430. $430,000. Going once. The bid is on the telephone at 420. 430 going twice. 420. $430,000. Third and final chance, Greg, at $430,000. Sold. $420,000 on the telephone. 4004. Thank you. Good job. 4004.
Great consignment there, Mark. Hope you're watching from home, so well done. And lot 219, the 1996 Porsche 911 remastered by Gunter Werks. The Chelsea Grey commission, the first of 25 sport touring examples produced. and amply outfitted with sport touring package, 6-speed manual transmission, carbon ceramic brakes, and over $22,000 of additional upgrades supplied by Gunter Werks in September 2022.
Do we have an opening bid of $500,000? $500,000 here today. 500, 600 now. 600, 700, 700, 800, 800,000. We're at 700, 800,000 to you, sir. 750, 800 now. 800,000, 800, 850. 800's online, 850. 850,000. We're at 800, asking 850. 850,000, 900,000 now. 900,000. We're at 850, asking 900, 950 now. 950. The bid's online. We're all out in the room at $950,000. We're at 900, asking 950. I will do 925, Kerry. $925,000. We're at 900 online, asking $925,000.
Well, debuted at the Gunter Werks display during the 2018 edition of the Quail, a motorsports gathering. An absolutely wonderful example and a special opportunity for a unique car.
900, asking 925. The bid's online at 900. Greg, your bidder is out. $925,000. 925,000. 950. Thank you. 975 now. 950, asking 975. 975. We're at 950. 975. It's 915. Pardon me. I am sorry. 915 we have. 925 now. 915, asking 925. 915, asking 925. $925,000. We're at 915, asking 925. Internet, do you want back in at 915? $925,000. We're going to count it down. The bid is in the room at 915. 900, 920, 930, 920, 930. Greg, your bidder's out. We have the internet bidder at 920. $930,000. 930,000, Greg. What's you want to do? At 930. Selling all the way at 920. Selling today, sir. Don't miss it. At 900. 925. 930 now. At 925. 930. $930,000. Selling all the way, ladies and gentlemen, at 925. 930,000 going once. 925. $930,000. Internet second chance at $930,000. Third and final call, $930,000. Sold $925,000. And that number, Greg, is? 3205. Thank you.
Well done, Greg. Lot 220 now. The 1999 Mercedes-Benz SL73 AMG. Offered from the Youngtimer collection that we have been working with RM Sotheby's for quite a while. Wonderful example. And offered without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, we have 100,000 to start. Who give 150? 125, 150 now. 150, 175, 200,000 now. We're at 175, asking 200, 200, 225, 225. We're at 200, asking 225, 250 now, 250, 275 now, 275. We're at 250, 275. The bid is with Gort, 275, 300,000. 300,000. We're at 275, 300, 325 now. It's all online at 300, asking 325. 325, 350 now. 325, 350. It's selling today at 325, 350, 375, 375. We're at 350, asking 75, 400,000 now. 375, $400,000. 425, 425. The internet's on fire. 425. We're at 400,000, asking 425. $425,000. 400, asking 425. 425, 450. Now, Brian, you didn't make it this time. We're going to put the phone bidder on at 425. Internet, we're out 450, 475 now. 475. We're at 450, asking 475. $475,000. 450's online, asking for 475. 500,000 now. 475, asking $500,000. 525 now. 525. That's all online at 500,000. Asking 525. 525. 550. 525. 550 now. 550,000. We're at 525. Asking 550. 550, 575 now. 575. We're at 550, asking 575. $575,000. We're going to count it down. We're at 550 online. 575,000 going once. 550. $575,000. Lots of phone bidders at 550, asking $575,000. Going twice. 550. $575,000. Any advance at 550, asking 575. Third and final call at 550. $575,000 carried. Does he want to bid at $575,000? Sold $550,000. Internet buyer at 550.
Well, lot 221, the 1981 Lamborghini Countach LP 400S. You really couldn't have a sale in Miami without a Countach offered. Understood to be one of the just 105 Series 2 Countach LP 400S examples produced, and extensive mechanical and bodywork by Italian marque experts only a couple of years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 350 to start, asking 400,000 now. $400,000, 450 now. 450, 500, 500,000, 500,000, 500, 550. Five's bid, 550. We're at 500, asking 550. The bid's right here at 500,000. Road at the back at 550. $550,000. We're at 500, asking 550. $550,000. Sir, do you want to reconsider at 525? $525,000. We're at 500, asking 525. Any advance at $500,000. 525 now.
Well, delivered new to Switzerland, benefits from a short chain of conscientious owners, really has been preserved in a well-sorted example of the desirable Series 2 Countach.
500,000 bid. Asking for $525,000. Hands high at 525. 525, 550, 550, 575 now. 575. We're at 550, asking 575. Any advance at 550, asking 575,000. Going once. 550, 575. Going twice. 550. Sir, reconsider. $575,000. 550,000.
Well, good. What a wonderful example here. The lot 222, a very special 1933, the Regling and Henning Duesenberg of Jack C. Car Special, Indianapolis. Offered from the Terence E. Adderley collection, one of the few authentic Duesenberg-powered Indianapolis cars in private ownership.
Ladies and gentlemen, who give $300,000 to start? $300,000 here today at 300, 350 now. 350,000. We're at 300, asking 350. $350,000. We're at 325, 350, 375 now. 375. We're at 350, asking 375. The bids here in the room, 400, 425. 425,000. The bids here at 400, 425. Now 450. 450,000. We're at 425, asking 450. 425's bid, $450,000. 450, thank you, 475 now. We're at 450, asking 475. The bids with Rob at 450, asking $475,000. The bids here at 450, 475. Any advance at 450, asking $475,000.
Well, it's a four-time private entrant in the Indy 500. Well-researched ownership history, including numerous prominent collectors.
475 and now 500,000. It's selling today at 475, $500,000. Roger, your bidder is out at $500,000. The bids with Gord on the phone at 475, and it's selling today at $500,000. 475, $500,000 going once. 475, $500,000 going twice. $500,000. Third and final call at $500,000. Sold $475,000. Gord's bidder at 475.
Thank you very much and well done. Lot 223, the 1961 Mercedes-Benz 190 SL this time, and restored in Germany by marque specialists and offered without reserve.
No reserve. 4048 is the last buyer. 4048.
Thank you, God.
On the 190 SL, ladies and gentlemen, we have 100,000 to start. Who give 125? $125,000. 100 is the bid, asking 125. Hands high at $125,000. 100, asking 125. 125, 150, 110, 120. 110's bid, asking 120. 110, $120,000. 115, 120. 115, 120. Andrew, your bidder's out at 115, asking 120. At 115 in the back of the room, asking $120,000. Selling today at 115, asking $120,000. Hands high, it's selling all the way at 115, asking 120, 125. 125. Internet, we didn't make it. I took it in the room at 120. They were a little bit faster. 125. 125 now at 120,000. 125. 130 now. 130 at 125. $130,000. 125, asking 130. The bid's online at 125. 130,000 going once. 125. 130, brand new bidder. 135, sir. 140 now. 140. 140,000. I took 135 in the front row. $140,000 to you. At 135, $140,000 going once. 140, 145, 145,000. You have the hat to match. 145, 145, and the shirt. 145 going twice. 145, 150, 150,000. We're at 145, asking $150,000. 150, 155. 155, selling today at 150, asking 155. 155,000 going once. 155, 160. I have 155, asking 160. The bid's online now at 155, asking 160. 160,000 going once. 155, 160,000, 157.5, 160 now. 157.5, asking 160. Internet at $160,000. 157.5, 160 going once. 160, 165. Was that a bid, sir? 165? 165. We're at 160 online, asking 165. Second call at $165,000. Last chance, $165,000. Sold. 160,000. Internet buyer at 160.
Well, thank you, Mike. And lot 224 now. Well, isn't this absolutely magnificent? The 1930 Mercedes-Benz 770K Pullman Cabriolet, originally delivered to King Faisal I of Iraq, used by 3 generations of the Iraqi royal family, and formerly part of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum collection for 55 years. Remarkable provenance. The 770K, incredibly rare. What an opportunity to purchase it today at ModaMiami.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the 770, who give 1,500,000. 1,500,000 open. 1,500,000. Thank you. 1,750,000 now. 1,500,000. 1,750,000. 1,750,000. 1,500,000. Asking $1,750,000. Who wants to be 1,600,000? 1,500,000. 1,600,000. 1,500,000. 1,600,000. At $1,500,000, now 1,700,000. 1,700,000. 1,800,000. At $1,700,000, asking 1,800,000. At $1,700,000, asking $1,800,000. We're at $1,700,000, asking $1,800,000. The phone bidder is out. The bid is in the room at 1,700,000, asking 1,800,000. $1,800,000. We're at $1,700,000, asking $1,800,000. 1,900,000. 1,900,000. At $1,800,000, asking $1,900,000. At $1,800,000.
Well, superbly engineered, supercharged 8-cylinder engine, one of the finest of its era. Perhaps the best known 770K in North America, and features in many reference books and is featured at many events.
1,800,000, asking 1,900,000. 1,900,000, $2 million now. 1,900,000, $2 million. $2 million to you, sir. Road as well at $2 million. $2 million, $2 million, $1. $2 million, $1. $2,100,000. We're at $2,100,000. At $2,000,000 to 1, 2 now. $2,000,002. $2,000,001. $2,000,002. $2,000,150. $2,000,002. $2,000,150. $2,200,000. The bid is in the room at $2,150,000, asking $2,200,000. At $2,150,000, $2,200,000. We're going to count it down at $2,200,000. Going once. $2,150,000. $2,200,000. Going twice. $2,200,000. Third and final chance at $2,200,000. $2,150,000.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a privilege it is to offer one of the most evocative and recognizable aircraft ever produced, the Out of Africa de Havilland Gypsy Moth, the actual aircraft which starred alongside none other than Hollywood icons Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. Out of Africa would win several Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Cinematographer. The latter an award that the late David Watkins specifically attributed to his work with the Gypsy Moth. The movie star icon, British registered G. Amy, in honor of the famous record-breaking Gypsy Moth aviatrix Amy Johnson. And it's also been used and enjoyed in fully airworthy condition by de Havilland moth guru Henry Labouchere, who has put the aircraft together on the lawns here at ModaMiami. I'm sure you've all seen it out by the auction tent. It does look incredible. And furthermore, the Moth is being sold with all the proceeds going directly to charity to benefit the most worthwhile of causes, that of protecting the critically endangered rhino, returning the species to the Segura Conservancy as part of the Zeitz Foundation's effort to create one of the largest rhino sanctuaries in the world. The winning bidder is invited to attend an intimate dinner with Robert Redford at Sybil Redford's Gallery in Santa Fe on September the 13th. And fear not, if you're worried about space, well, this moth is just like its insect namesake. You just fold the wings back when not flying. Seriously though, ladies and gentlemen, we offer you perhaps the most famous aircraft to grace the silver screen and be sold to benefit one of the most important, groundbreaking conservation initiatives for the preservation of the endangered black rhino in Kenya. Thank you very much.
In 2003, 8 plots of land that had been neglected and ravaged by overgrazing were bought in the greater Segura area of central Kenya. Left barren and divided after decades of unsustainable livestock and agricultural practices, the wildlife had disappeared. The initial vision from the Zeitz Foundation was to restore this land and create a 50,000-acre wildlife conservancy known as Segura. Now, after 20 years of nurturing, protection, and patience, life has returned to the lands of Segura. Proof that when given a chance, a complex, interdependent ecosystem will thrive. Home again to all who belong. Creatures, large and small. Now it's time to take another bold step. Together with our community of stewards and stakeholders, let's show the world what's possible as we transform the heart of Kenya into one of the largest rhino reserves in the world. A beacon of hope. Explore our plan and get involved.
Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, who gives $75,000 to start? $75,000, thank you, $100,000 now. $100,000. 100, thank you, $125,000. $125,000. The bid is in the room, $125,000. $150 now. $150,000. At $125,000, asking $150,000. $150,000. Selling today at $125,000. $150,000 to you, sir. $150,000. The bid's up front at $125,000. Asking $150,000. $150,000, now $175,000. $175,000. Roger, your bidder is out. $175,000. $150,000, asking $175,000. $180,000, $200,000 now. $180,000's bid, asking $200,000. $180,000 and now $200,000. We're at $180,000, asking $200,000. $200,000. $200,000, $225,000 now. at 225. We're at 200,000. Roger, your bidder is still out at 200 online, asking 225. $225,000. We're going to count it down, and it's selling today. The bid's online at 200, asking 225. We're out at 225. 250 now. 250. We're still out at 225. 250. 225, asking 250. 275 now. 250, 275. At 250, asking 275. The bid is online at 250, asking 275. $275,000. We're going to count it down, and it's selling today at 250. 275,000 going once. 275, thank you, Evan. 300,000 now. We're at 275, asking 300,000. 325, Evan. 325, 350 now. 325, 350,000. We're at 325. Internet, we're out at 350, 375, and a brand new bidder. 375, 375, 400,000. 400,000 at 375 with Evan, asking $400,000. The bid's at 375 in the room, and now $400,000. $400,000 at 375, 400,000 going once. 375. Evan's bidder is on at 375. 400,000 for the second time. $400,000. 400, 425 now. 425. The bid's online at 400, asking 425. Evan. 425, 450 now. 425, asking 450. We're at 425, $450,000. Evan, what's he say? Or sorry, Internet, $450,000. Bids in the room with Evan at 425. 450 going once. 450 going twice. 450, 475 now. 475, we're at 450, asking 475. 475, now 500,000 Internet. 475, asking $500,000. The bid's at 475, Internet, 500,000 going once. 500,000 going twice. Third and final call at $475,000. Sold $450,000. Thank you, Evan. Buyer 3256. Well done.
Well, what a wonderful result and well deserved. Do make sure you see it before it's packed up tonight on its off on its next adventure. Thank you to Jochen and good luck with the charity. Thank you very much. Lot 226, the 1963 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster. Offered here, please note that the import duty of 2.5% of the purchase price is payable on this lot if the buyer is a resident of the United States. 2.5%. Stunning late production example featuring factory disc brakes and alloy engine block. Treated in 2023 to over $250,000 in fresh sorting.
Ladies and gentlemen, who give $1 million to start? 1 million, thank you, 1,250,000. At $1,250,000, 1,005,000 now. 1,500,000. We're at $1,250,000, asking 1.5. 1,750,000. 1,750,000. 1,750,000. $2 million. $2 million now. At $1,750,000, asking $2 million. $2 million at $1,750,000, asking $2 million. Any advance at $2 million. Roger, your bidder is out. The bid is on the left-hand side at $1,750,000. 1.8. 1.9. 1.9 now. At $1,800,000, 1,900,000. 1.9. $2 million and a brand new bidder. 1.9 asking $2 million. $2 million. We're at $1,900,000 asking $2 million. 1,900,000, $2 million. At $1,900,000 asking $2 million. Sir, give 1,950,000. I will do that for you. 1,950,000. At $1,900,000, 1,950,000. The bid's here in the second row at $1,900,000. 1,950,000. 1,950,000. $2 million now. At $1,950,000, asking $2 million. We're at $1,950,000, and now $2 million where? $2 million.
Well, engine rebuilt in 2017 by Mercedes-Benz Classic Center of Stuttgart, so couldn't be done better. Retains matching numbers, chassis, body, engine, gearbox, rear axles, steering box, and front axles. What a magnificent color combination as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bid is in the room at $1,950,000. $2 million. $1,950,000. $2 million. We're going to count it down at $1,950,000. Do I hear $2 million? At $1,950,000, Gord, $2 million. $1,950,000. $250,000. $1,950,000 here in the second row. $2 million now. $2 million. $1,950,000. $2 million. $2 million. $2,050,000 now. $2,050,000. $2,050,000. $2,050,000. It's selling today at $2 million. Asking $2,050,000. $2,050,000. $2,050,000. $2,050,000. $2,001,000 Roger. $2,001,000 at $2,050,000. $2,001,000. $2,100,000. We're at $2,050,000. Asking $2,100,000. It's selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at $2,100,000 going once. $2,100,000 going twice. $2,100,000. Third and final time, $2,100,000. Sold $2,050,000. Thank you, sir. 3923. 3923.
Wonderful, wonderful car, wonderful example. Congratulations, sir, on the 300 SL Roadster. It doesn't really come much better than that. And lot 227 now, lot 227, the 2023 BMW M4 CSL. An extremely rare opportunity to own BMW's instantly sold out single production year Halo car. One of just 3 BMW models ever to bear the hallowed CSL moniker since its inception more than 50 years ago. Do bear in mind, very important, ladies and gentlemen, very important, all import duties have been paid and the car is offered with US title.
Ladies and gentlemen, competition, sport lightweight right here, who gives $70,000 to start. $70,000, $70,000, $80,000 now. $80,000, $80,000, we're at $70,000. 80,000, one of 291, 80,000, 90,000, 90 bid, 100,000, 90's bid, 100,000. We're at 90,000 in the room, asking $100,000. We're at 90, asking $100,000. $100,000 here today at 90, asking $100,000. 100,000, ladies and gentlemen, at $90,000. 100,000 now. $100,000. We're at 90,000, asking 100.
Immaculate condition, just showing just 2,500 miles at cataloging time and fully wrapped from new in XPEL paint protection film. It really is a magnificent example of the M4 CSL.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will probably be another 15 years until the next CSL competition lightweight coupe ever comes out, if ever again. And we're at $90,000. $100,000 where? $100,000. We're at $90,000. Asking $100,000. How about $95,000 then? $95,000. The bid is in the room at $90,000. $95,000. $95,000. $100,000 now. $95,000. Asking $100,000. Roger, your bidder's out. $95,000. Asking $100,000. $100,000. We're at $95,000. Asking $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at half price at $95,000. $100,000. $100,000. $110,000 now. $110,000, sir. $110,000. $105,000. $110,000. $105,000, asking $110,000. $105,000, asking $110,000. 105's bid, $110,000. Very important, ladies and gentlemen. The import duties have all been paid, and you get U.S. title. $105,000. $110,000. We're going to count it down at $105,000. Internet, don't miss it. $110,000 going once. $105,000. $110,000 going twice. Roger, does he want to reconsider? $110,000. Don't miss this opportunity. $110,000. Third and final call at $110,000. 110, 115, just under the wire. 115, sir. 115. Don't lose it, sir. 115. 110 bid, $115,000. We're at 110, asking 115 going once. At 110, sir, 115. One more time. 115,000 going twice. 110 bid, $115,000. Third and final chance at $115,000. Sold $110,000. Internet buyer at 110.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. And moving on, the lot 228. Well, the 2005 Porsche Carrera GT displays under 4,000 miles at time of cataloging. And finished, ladies and gentlemen, please, finished in basalt black metallic, capable of 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. A modern day supercar, the Carrera GT.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have $1 million to start on the GT. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. 1,005,000. 1,005,000. 1,250,000. Asking $1,500,000. At $1,250,000, 1,005,000. 1,003,000. 1,004,000. At $1,003,000, 1,004,000. At $1,003,000, asking $1,400,000. 1,400,000. 1,500,000 now. 1,500,000. Sir, you're out again. 1,500,000. 1,500,000. 1,600,000 now. 1,500,000. 1,600,000. At $1,500,000, asking $1,600,000. We're at $1,500,000, asking $1,600,000. 1,500,000. $1,600,000. At $1,500,000, asking $1,600,000.
Well, it's one of only 644 US. It's a US delivery Carrera GT. And look at this magnificent color combination. Carrera GTs are an absolute collectible for the future. They're only going one way. The wonderful Carrera GT.
1,500,000. 1,600,000. 1,500,000, asking $1,600,000. At $1,500,000, asking $1,600,000. Going once. At $1,500,000. Sir, do you want to reconsider? $1,600,000 going twice. $1,600,000. Third and final chance at $1,600,000. I see a bidder on the phone. $1,500,000. Oliver, do you have $1,600,000? $1,500,000. $1,600,000. $1,600,000. Third and final time at $1,600,000. $1,500,000 at $1,600,000. That's okay. I have 1,500,000. 1,600,000. Any advance? At 1,500,000. 1,550,000. 1,550,000. 1,600,000 now. 1,550,000. 1,600,000. At $1,550,000, the bid is in the room on this side at $1,550,000. $1,600,000.
Well, capable, like we said, of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, maintained by Porsche of Geneva, Switzerland, for over a decade, and most importantly, accompanied by service, invoices, and assortment of owners' manuals.
1,525,000. 1,550,000. 1,550,000. 1,525,000. $1,550,000. 1,550,000. 1,575 now. 1,575. Roger, he's out again. 1,575. 1,550,000, asking 1,575. $1,575,000. Don't lose it, sir. At $1,550,000. $1,575,000. Going once. The bid's to you, sir. It's your turn. $1,575,000 going twice. 1,560. 1,570. Selling today at 1,560. 1,570. 1,570,000 going twice. Reconsider, sir. Don't lose it for $10,000. $1,570,000. Sold. $1,560,000. 3262.
Congratulations. What a wonderful example. Congratulations, sir. Well done. Lot 229 now, lot 229, the 1969 Ferrari 365 GT 2+2, one of only 29 examples, originally finished with Verde Barum paint, and ladies and gentlemen, it is offered without reserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, no reserve today. We have $100,000 to start. Asking $125,000. $125,000. We're at 100, asking $125,000. $125,000. We're at 100, asking $125,000. $125,000 where? At $100,000. How about $110,000? $110,000 now. We're at 100, asking $110,000. $110,000, hands high. $110,000. Does the phone bidder want in? $110,000. This is $110,000. $120,000 now. $110,000, asking $120,000. It's selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at $110,000. $120,000. We're at $110,000, asking $120,000. Hands high at $120,000. I'm going to count it down, and it's selling today. This is a great opportunity and a great buy. $120,000. $130,000 now. $120,000, asking $130,000. $130,000. We're at $120,000, asking $130,000. $125,000. $130,000 now. $120,000. $135,000. $135,000. At $130,000, asking $135,000. $135,000. We're at 130, asking 135, going once. 130, 135, 140 now. 140, 145, 145. We're at 140,000, asking 145. $145,000. 145. He says no. Does anyone else want to do it at 145? 145. Brand new bidder. 150 now. 150. At 145, asking 150. 145. 150,000. The bid is in the room at 145. 150 going once. 145. 150,000 going twice. $150,000. Third and final call at $150,000. Just tell me yes or no. 150,000. Sold. $145,000. 3370. 3370.
Well done, Andrew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now lot 230. Obviously one of the stars of the show here at ModaMiami, and a future, I'm sure, Concours entry as well. I'm sure she'll be back here. The 1953 Ferrari 250 Europa Coupe, produced by Ferrari for the 1953 Paris Motor Show, and the first of only two 250 Europas that feature the legendary 3-litre Colombo V12, and one of only 3 Vignale-bodied 250 Europa Coupes. It comes with all-important Ferrari Classic A Red Book certification and multiple Best of Show. It doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. What an opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the 250, who give $4 million. $4 million to start. $4 million, $2 million, $5, $3 million now. At $2 million, $5, asking $3 million. At $2.5, asking $3 million. $2 million, $5, $3 million here today at $3 million. $2,750, $3 million now. $2.8, $3 million. $3 million. I have $2.8 online. $3 million. $3 million $2. $3,200,000. At $3 million in the room, asking $3.2 million. $3,200,000. We're at $3 million $2, $3 million $4, $3 million $4, $3,400,000. We're at $3 million $2 in the room and $3 million $4, $3 million $5, $3 million $6 now. $3 million $5, asking $3 million $6. $3 million $6, $3 million $7, $3 million $8, $3 million $8 now. $3 million $7, $3 million $8. $3,800,000. The bid is in the room at $3,800,000. We're at 3.7, 3.8. $4 million, sir. $4 million now. $4 million. The bid is on the telephone, asking $4 million. 3.9, $4 million. We're at 3.9 in the room, asking $4 million. We're at 3.9 and now $4 million. 3.9's bid, $4 million. Are we all done at $4 million?
Do take a good look at this magnificently restored example of the 250 Europa, the very first luxury Grand Touring Ferrari, and what a multiple Best of Show FCA Platinum Award wins, including Best of Show at the Cavallino Classic Middle East and the Las Vegas Concours d'Elegance.
$3,900,000 is the bid. Asking $4 million, the phone bidder is out. It's selling today, ladies and gentlemen. It is selling today at $3,900,000. $4 million, the telephone bidder is out at 3.9. $3,950,000. $3,950,000. $3,950,000. We're at 3.9, asking $3,950,000 one time at $3,950,000 going once. $3,950,000 going twice. For the third and final time, selling today at $3,950,000. Sold $3,900,000. Thank you very much at $3,900,000. 3324. 3324. Well done.
Congratulations, sir. Magnificent example. And lot 231 now, the 1932 Packard Deluxe 8 individual custom convertible Victoria, among one of the most beautiful V windshield Dietrich individual custom Packards, and one of only 4 surviving examples on the 904 Deluxe 8 platform. Original chassis, engine, and coachwork. really is a wonderful example and a wonderful opportunity to one of the perfect and wonderful Packard Deluxe 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, who gives 600,000 to start? 600, thank you. 700,000 now. We're at 600, asking 700,000. $700,000 here today at 700,000. 700,000, 800,000, 800,000, 900 now. 900,000. We're at 800, asking 900. $900,000. We're at 800, and now $900,000. Who do I hear at $900,000? We're at 800. How about 850? Do you want to reconsider at 850? 900 now. 900, 950, 950,000. $1 million, sir. $1 million. 1,000,001. 1,100,000. We're at $1 million, asking $1,100,000. Here today at $1,100,000.
And formerly owned by some of the great collectors of our hobby, John Mozart, Otis Chandler, and John Grondike. Some of the great collections this car has sat there. What a wonderful opportunity.
1 million bid, $1,100,000. 1,000,001, 1,000,002 now. 1,000,002, 1,000,002. It's your turn. 1,000,002 and $1,000,001, asking 1,200,000. 1,150,000 I will do. 1,150,000 going once. 1,150,000 going twice. Third and final time at $1,150,000. 1,150,000.
Thank you, and lot 232 now, the 1963 Aston Martin DB4 Series 5 convertible with the SS uprated engine, displayed at the 1963 Los Angeles International Motorsport, and the original matching numbers special series engine fitted. One of only 8 left-hand drive DB4 Series 5 convertibles built to this spec.
On the DB4, ladies and gentlemen, who give $1 million to start? $1 million, do I hear it? $1 million, thank you, 1,000,001. 1,000,001. We're at $1 million, asking 1,100,000. At $1,000,001. What a great opportunity at $1 million. $1,100,000. 1,000,001. 1,000,002. 1,000,002. Hands high at $1,200,000. Thank you. And now 1,300,000. 1,000,002. Asking 1,300,000. 1,000,002. 1,300,000.
Do look at this magnificent livery finish in the factory correct livery of metallic black pearl over red Connolly with the black mohair convertible top. Concours quality restoration of this DB4 convertible SS special series. What an opportunity.
1,000,002, asking 1,000,003. 1,000,003, it's your turn now. 1,300,000 and now 1,400,000. At $1,000,003, asking 1,400,000. How about $1,350,000? 1,350,000. Any advance at $1,350,000 going once. At $1,350,000 going twice. Third and final chance at $1,350,000. 1,300,000.
Thank you very much. Lot 233 now, the 1988 BMW M3 Evolution. Outstanding example of BMW's second generation E30 homologation project. And ladies and gentlemen, offered without reserve.
No reserve, ladies and gentlemen. We have $50,000 offered, asking $75,000. $75,000 now. $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 online. $80,000 now. $80,000. $70,000 online, asking $80,000, now $90,000. $90,000. We're at $80,000, and now $90,000. Now $100,000. $100,000. It's all online at $90,000, $95,000, $100,000. $100,000 now. We're at $95,000. Ask it $100,000. $110,000 now. $110,000. $110,000. The bid is online at $100,000, asking $110,000. $110,000, $120,000 now. $120,000. We're at $110,000, asking $120,000. $120,000 at $110,000, and now $120,000. $120,000, now $130,000. $130,000. The bid is on the telephone at $120,000, asking $130,000. Selling today at $120,000, asking $130,000. $130,000 going. $130,000. $140,000 now. $140,000 at $140,000. $130,000's online, asking $140,000. $135,000. Yes. Now $140,000. $135,000. $140,000. $140,000. We're at $135,000. $140,000. $145,000 now. 145. The bid's online at 140, asking 145. Now 150. 145, asking 150. $150,000 at 145. $150,000 going once. 145. $150,000 going twice. Third and final time, $150,000. Sold. 145,000. 4060. Thank you very much.
Well done. Congratulations. Lot 2, 3, 4. This time, the 2005 Ferrari 575M Maranello. Attractive color combination in Grigio alloy and displays just 6,876 miles at the time of cataloging. It is offered, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, it's offered without reserve.
Without reserve, and I have 75,000 to start. 100,000 now. 100,000, 125. 100 asking 125. $125,000. The bid's here at 100 and now 125. 125, hands high at 125. The bid is on the far side at 100,000. $125,000 where? $125,000 at 100. Who give 110? $110,000. The bid is in the room. 110, thank you. 120 now. $120,000. We're at 110 on the aisle. $120,000. $120,000 going once. It's selling today at 110 on the aisle. $120,000 going twice. 110 bid, $120,000. Third and final time at $130,000. Sold. $110,000. 3313. 3313.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we move on to the next car, just an announcement to make. Ladies and gentlemen, please, just an announcement to make. The entrance, let everyone at the auction, please let you know that you can fill out your ballots for voting for the concours winners following the conclusion of the auction. So you can fill out your ballot after the auction for your favorite cars of the first ModaMiami concours. So do bear that in mind, and thank you. Moving on to lot 235, the 2018 Bugatti Chiron, one of only 207 original Chirons built, and about 500 total Chiron examples of all iterations. Pristine, minimally driven example, only 1,400 miles at cataloging. Well, the Bugatti Chiron.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have $1,500,000 to start. $2 million now. Who give $2 million? I had $1.5 million, asking $2 million. $1.5 million, $2 million, $2 million, $5. $2 million, $5. We're at $2 million, asking $2.5. $2,500,000. $2.5, $3 million now. $3 million at $2.5, asking $3. $2 million, $5. $3 million. We're at $2.5, asking $3 million. At $2.5, and now $3 million. We're at $2.5, $3 million. Greg, your bidder is out. The bid is on the far side here at $2,500,000. $3 million where? $2.75, sir. Would you try that? $2,750,000. $2,750,000. What an automobile at $2,500,000. $2,750,000.
Elegant color combination, a French racing blue, an exposed blue carbon fiber over a two-tone deep blue French racing blue interior. Exquisite example of the modern Bugatti's next generation hypercar.
2,526. $2,600,000. Sir, reconsider it. $2,600,000. $2,500,000. $2,600,000 and a brand new bidder. $2,700,000 now. $2,700,000 to you. $2,800,000. $2,700,000. $2,800,000. We're at $2,700,000, asking $2,800,000. $2,800,000. We're at $2,700,000, asking $2,800,000. Try $750,000. $2,750,000. $2,750,000. We're going to count it down at $2,750,000 going once. $2,750,000 going twice. $2,000,000. Carrie, do you have a bidder? $2,750,000. $2,750,000. We're counting down. $2,750,000. $2,750,000. $2,750,000. Ted. $2,750,000. At $2,700,000, asking $2,750,000. Third and final call. I do not want to miss anybody at $2,000,000. Kerry, what's he say? $2,750,000. Gord, do you have a bid? At $2,750,000. We're at $2,700,000, asking $2,750,000.
Only, do bear in mind, only 1,489 miles. It really is absolutely in wonderful Concord condition. It's been phenomenal experience. Imagine driving this magnificent Bugatti Chiron.
$2,700,000, asking $2,750,000. $2,750,000 here today at $2,750,000. Going once. $2,700,000. $2,750,000 going twice. 2,700,000. $2,750,000. Third and final call at $2,750,000. We're just waiting on the phone. $2,750,000. He says nope. $2,700,000.
And lot 236 now, the 2005 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, showing less than 20,000 miles at cataloguing time and finished in crystal Loride silver over silver arrow, 300 SL red leather. It's a magnificent example showing on the screens here and offered without reserve.
No reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who give $100,000 to start. $100,000, $125,000. $125,000, $100,000, $125,000, $125,000, $150,000 now. $150,000, $125,000, asking $150,000. $150,000. We're at $125,000, asking $150,000, $175,000 now. The bid is online at $150,000, asking $175,000. $175,000, $200,000 now. At $175,000, asking $200,000. Don't lose it, sir. $200,000 to $25,000. And now $225,000. $225,000. We're at $200,000, asking $225,000. $225,000. We're at $200,000, and now $225,000. I'm going to count it down at $200,000. Asking $225,000. I'll take $210,000, sir. $210,000 going once. $210,000 going twice. $210,000, $220,000. Now, Greg, I took $210,000 up front. $220,000. The bid's here at $210,000. We're out at $220,000. $220,000 internet. You're out as well at $220,000. We're at $210,000. $220,000 going once. $210,000, $220,000 twice. Third and final call at $230,000. Sold. $210,000 right here, and that buyer number is 3380. 3380. 210.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Lot 237 now, lot 237. The 2022 Ferrari 812 GTS, offered, finished in beautiful special order, Rosso Fuoco, extremely well optioned, and only 1,645 actual miles at the time of cataloguing. A magnificent example. Take a good look. Ladies and gentlemen, the 812 GTS.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have $350 to start, asking $400,000 now. $400,000. We're at $350, asking $400,000. $400,000. We're at $350, $400,000, $450,000. $450,000, thank you. $500,000 now. At $450, asking $500,000. $500,000, $550,000. $550,000. $500,000, asking $550,000. $500,000, $500,000, how about $525,000? $500,000 and $525,000, $550,000. $550,000. We're at $525,000, asking $550,000. $550,000 at any advance at $500,000. $550,000, $575,000 now. $575,000. We're at $550,000, asking $575,000.
And offered by its first owner, which is a wonderful, real opportunity here. An outstanding open-top Ferrari GT, still very much as delivered from new.
550's bid. 575. 575 where? 575. Thank you. 600,000 now. We're at 575, asking $600,000. 600,000 going once. At 575, 600,000 twice. Third and final chance at $600,000. 575.
Thank you, Mike. And lot 238 now. The 2012 Lexus LFA Nürburgring package. Number 336 of 500 produced, and one of only 25 US delivered examples equipped with the Nürburgring package, and thought to be the only LFA Nürburgring package produced in code 9K5, orange over red, and black Alcantara.
750 to start, 800,000 now. 800,000, we're at 750, 800,000, 900,000, 900,000, we're at 800, asking 900, $900, $1 million. $1 million, we're at 900, asking $1 million. $1 million here today at 900, asking $1 million.
And ladies and gentlemen, look, please bear in mind, the only 315 miles from you. 315 miles, 1 million.
1 million we have online, 1 million one. 1,100,000, 1 million two now. At a million one, 1 million two. Internet, we're out at $1,200,000, $1 million two, and now 1.3. At a million two, asking 1.3. $1,300,000. Internet, do we want back in at 1,000,003? 1,000,004 now. 1,000,004. We're at 1,000,003, asking $1,400,000. At 1,000,003, 1,000,004. How about 1,350,000? We'll try that. 1,350,000 going once. 1,350,000 going twice. 1,300 and 1,350,000. 1,004,000. 1,004,000. 1,350,000. Asking $1,400,000. Internet, do we want back in at 1,350,000? 1,004,000. 1,005,000 now. 1,005,000. We're at 1,004,000. Asking 1.5. At 1,004,000. Asking $1,500,000. Going once. 1,004,000. 1,500,000 going twice. Third and final chance at $1,500,000. 1,004,000.
Thank you very much. Lot 239 now, the 2004 Ferrari 360 Challenge Stradale, and one of only approximately 387 examples specified for the North American market, and only 9,500 miles on the odometer. Offered without reserve, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll give 150 to start. $150,000 here today at 150. 75 now. 175,000. We're at 150 and now 175. Selling all the way at 150, 175, 200, 175. I took 175 online. $200,000, sir. 200,000, 225 now. Internet, we're out at 200, asking 225. $225,000. We're at 200, 225. Andrew, was that a bid at 225? 250 now. $250,000. We're at 225, asking 250. The bid's with Andrew at 225. $250,000. It's selling today at 225. $250,000. A great chance right here, and it's selling all the way at 225. $250,000 going once. 225. 250,000. Pete, do you have a bidder at 225? $230,000. I will do that. 225. 230,000 going twice. 230, brand new bidder. 240 now. Andrew, bidder's out. We have 230, asking 240. 240,000. We're at 230, 240,000. 230's on my right-hand side, asking $240,000 now. 240, brand new bidder. 250 now. And now 250. 250 to you, sir. We're at 240 right here, asking $250,000. $250,000 going once. 250, 260, 260,000. Don't miss it. 260, 270, 270. It's your turn. 270, $270,000. We're at 260, 270,000. 265, 270 now. 270. We have 265, 270, 270,000. 275 now. 275, $275,000. We're at 270. Asking 275 going once. 275, 280 now. 280,000. At 280,000, we're at 275, 280, 285. 285,000. We're at 280, asking 285. 285,000. Was that a bid, sir? At 285, going once. 285, going twice. Third and final chance, $285,000. Sold $280,000. And that number is 3380, 3380.
Well, moving on, lot 240, the 1937 Cord 812 Supercharged Cabriolet. And again, offered from the magnificent Terence E. Adderley collection, a sought-after supercharged Cord 812 with the Sportsman Cabriolet, and it is offered, ladies and gentlemen, without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who give 125. $125,000 here today at 125. 125. We have 100,000 to start. 125. 125. 125,000. We're at 100, asking 125. $125,000. We're at 100,000, asking 125. 125 here today. It's selling without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, at 100,000. 125. 105. 110. 110,000 without reserve, ladies and gentlemen. It's selling today. 110. I have 115. I see you, sir, at 110. 115. 115,000. You can't go wrong at $115,000. 110's bid. 115. 115. 120, sir. 120. 130 now. 130. The bid's over here at 120. Asking 130, Greg. 130,000. We're at 120. Asking 130. $130,000. We're at 120. And now 130. $130,000 going once. 125, 130, 135, 135. Selling today at 130. $135,000. $135,000. We're at 130, asking 135 going once. 130 bid. $135,000 twice, Greg. Third and final. 135, 140, sir. 140,000. 135, 140. It's selling today at 135. $140,000. Last chance. Anyone else at $140,000? Sold. 135,000. 3299. 3299.
And moving on, lot 241. Well, isn't this one absolutely magnificent? The 1930 Duesenberg Model J disappearing top convertible coupe, perhaps the most sought after Duesenberg body style on the market at the moment, and one of only two surviving disappearing top examples with original rear mounted spares. The final full restoration of a Model J by renowned marque specialist Randimer Incorporated.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the disappearing top, do I have $2 million to start? $2 million here to start. $2 million. $2 million bid. $2 million five. $2 million five. We're at $2 million, asking $2,500,000. $2,500,000. $2 million five. $2,250,000. $2 million five. $2 million five. $2,750,000. $2 million five, asking $2,750,000. $2,750,000. We're at $2,750,000. $3 million now. $3 million at $2,750,000, asking $3 million. $3 million, $3 million through $250,000. $3,250,000. Jake, your bidder's out on the phone. The bid's with Thatcher on the commission bid at $3 million. $3,250,000. $3,250,000. $3,500,000. $3,500,000. At $3,250,000, asking $3,500,000. We're at $3,250,000, asking $3,500,000. Gord?
And do bear in mind, unshown in current ownership. So it's effectively Concours ready for a new owner to take on to some of the most wonderful and special Concours around the world with this Duesenberg Model J.
$3,250,000. $3,500,000. We're at $3,250,000 on the telephone. $3,500,000. $3,500,000. Now make no mistakes. I have Jake on the phone at $3,250,000, asking $3,500,000. $3,500,000 at $3,250,000. What a great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, at $3,250,000. $3,500,000.
And Auburn Cord Duesenberg ACD Club certified. It really is an absolutely magnificent example of one of the most sought after Duesenberg body styles on the market. Like we said, just do take a wonderful look at this magnificent car.
$3,250,000 on the phone. $3,300,000. I will do that for you. $3,300,000. $3,300,000. $3,400,000. $3,500,000. Thank you. $3,600,000. $3,500,000. $3,600,000. We're at $3,500,000, asking $3,600,000, and it's selling today at $3,500,000. $3,600,000. The bid is on the telephone, and it's selling today at $3,500,000. $3,600,000 going once. Selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at $3,600,000 going twice. $3,600,000 for the third and final time. $3,600,000. Sold $3,500,000. Thank you, phone bidder, at $3,500,000. 4016.
Well, it really did deserve that result, didn't it? It doesn't get much better than that from in the world of Duesenberg. And moving on, lot 242, the 1968 Citroën DS Lecati Henri Chaperon Series 2. Created by German DS experts, DS manufacturer to Chaperon Lecati specification. A really special car here and offered without reserve.
Without reserve, we have $100,000 to start. Asking $125,000. $125,000 now. At $100,000, asking $125,000. $125,000 now. We're at $100,000 and now $125,000. Ladies and gentlemen, without reserve, selling today at $125,000. Good job, Jake, at $125,000. $100,000, $125,000. $110,000 I will take. Thank you, Pete. $120,000. Glad to see you working today, Pete. $110,000, $120,000. $120,000. We're at $110,000, asking $120,000. Haven't seen them all day. $110,000, asking $120,000. $120,000. It's selling all the way. $120,000. Thank you. $130,000 now, Pete. $130,000. We're at $120,000, asking $130,000. $130,000. The bid's in the front row at $120,000, asking $130,000. Hey, Roger. $120,000. Roger. $130,000. $120,000, asking $130,000. The bid's here at $120,000. Asking $130,000, Pete. What's he want to do? It's selling today at $130,000. Thank you. $140,000 now. $140,000. We're at $130,000 online. Asking for $140,000. $140,000. We're at $130,000 and now $140,000 going once. $130,000. $140,000. Make no mistakes. The bid is online at $130,000. $135,000 I will take, Pete. Yes. Now $140,000. We're at $135,000. $140,000. $135,000, $140,000. Internet, this is a great buy. Do not miss it at $140,000 twice. $140,000. Third and final call. $140,000. Sold $135,000. Thank you, Pete. And that buyer number he's getting at $135,000.
Thank you. Well done, Pete. And lot 243, the 2015 McLaren P1 this time. The technological tour de force featuring extreme engineering wrapped in sculptural composite bodywork. Number 117 of only 350 built and just 19 miles at the time of cataloguing. 19 miles from new. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 McLaren P1.
Ladies and gentlemen, who gives $700,000 to start? $700,000 I have. Thank you. $800,000 now. $800,000. $800,000. We're at $800,000. Thank you. $900,000. $900,000. We're at $800,000. Asking $900,000. $900,000. $1 million now. At $900,000. Asking $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. $2. $1 million. $1,200,000. Internet, we're out at 1-1, asking $1,200,000. $1,000,001 and now $1,000,002. $1,200,000 here today, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,000,001. $1,200,000.
Stunningly finished in silver with exposed carbon fiber accents over a black interior. A groundbreaking construction.
$1,000,001. $1,000,002.
Got miss, pardon me. Yeah.
$1,000,002. Thank you. $1,000,001. 1-2. Thank you. And a brand new bidder. $1,000,003. $1,000,003. $1,000,004 now, sir. $1,000,005. $1,000,006. $1,000,005. $1,000,006. The bid's two at $1,000,005. $1,000,006. We're at $1,000,005. $1,600,000. $1,000,005. $1,600,000, sir. Don't miss it at $1,000,005. Asking $1,600,000 going once. $1,006,000, $1,007,000 and a brand new bidder. $1,007,000 now. $1,007,000. At $1,006,000, asking $1,700,000. $1,006,000, $1,650,000. Who wants to do that, sir? $1,650,000? Sir, reconsider. $1,650,000. At $1,006,000, $1,650,000. Last chance. All done. $1,650,000. $1,600,000.
Lot 244 now, the 1991 Porsche 911, reimagined by Singer, the classic study. The San Juan Commission, completed for the consignment, delivered in October 2023. A sublime opportunity to acquire a 911 reimagined by Singer with only 25 miles driven since the restoration at the time of cataloguing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Singer reimagined 911.
700, 800,000. We're at 700, asking $800,000. 800,000. $800,000. We're at 700, 800,000, 900 now. $900,000. 900, $1 million. $1 million now. At $1 million, we're at 900 in the room, and now $1 million. $1 million here today at 900,000. Asking for $1 million. Hands high at $1 million. 1 million, thank you. 1 million one. 1 million one. 1 million two. 1 million two. At $1 million one, asking $1,200,000. Both phone bidders are out. The bid is in the room at 1-1, asking $1,200,000. At $1,175. I didn't think of that. 1 million two. $1,200,000.
Exceptional bespoke specification includes the seam-welded chassis upgrade, hand-built 4-litre engine, 6-speed transmission, titanium exhaust system. I know people with these Singers, they are absolute weapons to drive, a real experience.
1 million two. 1,250. 1,250. We're at $1 million two, asking 1,250. At $1,250,000. We're at $1 million two, asking $1,250,000. $1,250,000. We're at $1 million two, asking $1,250,000. $1,250,000 at $1 million two, asking $1,225,000. I will do. At $1 million two, $1,225,000. $1,225,000. $1,250,000 now. $1,250,000. We have $1,225,000, asking $1,250,000 now. $1,225,000. $1,250,000. Come on, Jake, get him in at $1,250,000 for the first time. At $1,250,000. $1,250,000 for the second time. At $1,225,000. $1,250,000. Anyone else? Jake, what's he want to do? At $1,250,000.
Like we said, only 25 miles driven since the Singer restoration. The classic study 911, reimagined by Singer, and one-off example of the Singer's lauded classic study services. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, do not miss it.
$1,250,000. Third and final call, $1,250,000. $1,225,000.
And lot 245, the 2017 Dodge Viper ACR, desirably equipped with the Extreme Auto Aero package and only 6,202 miles on the odometer. Offered without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, no reserve.
No reserve, who give $150 to start. On the ACR, who give $150. $125, thank you. $150. $150. We're at $125, asking $150. You're the best. $125, asking $150. $150,000 now. We're at $125 and now $150. $150,000. The bid's here at $125, $150,000. Going once. It's selling today, ladies and gentlemen, at $150. $175 now. $175. Was that a bid, sir? I took $150 with Pete. $160. I will do that for you. $160. $150 on Pete. Asking $100. $175. That's even better. $200,000, Pete. $200,000. We're at $175. $200. $225 now. $225,000. We're at $200, asking $225. Selling all the way at $200, asking $210 if you like. $210. $220 now. Pete, your bidder's out. $220. $210, asking $220. $210's on the telephone. $220,000. $230 now, Shelby. $230,000. We're at $220, asking $230. $230,000. We're at $220, and now $230,000 going once. It's selling today at $220. $230,000 going twice. $225. $230. 230 now. We're at 225. 230. Pete, your bidder's out. 230. 235. 235. At 230, asking 235. $235,000. Are we all done? At 235, 240 now. 240, 245. Internet, we're out again at 245. We're at 240,000. 245,000 going once. 250 now. 260. 250's in the room. 260. $260,000. We're at 250 and now 260. Ladies and gentlemen, the ACR 255. 260, Pete. 260,000. We're at 255, asking 260 going once. 255. 260 going twice, Pete. $260,000. Sold $250,000. Internet buyer at 250.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. And lot 246 now, the 1939 Deluxe D8 120 Cabriolet Grand Lux. One of the most beautiful surviving D8 120s, elaborate and spectacular coachwork, and formerly owned by Bob Greer, Alfredo Brainer, and Dr. Joseph Murphy. Multiple Concours Award winner, including at Pebble Beach, Concours d'Elegance.
Ladies and gentlemen, who give $500,000 to start? $500,000 ahead. Thank you. $600 now. $600,000 here today at $600,000. We're at 500, asking 600, 700, 700,000. Who wants to be 650? 600 and 650, 700 now. 700,000 at $700,000. 750, 750. We're at 700, asking $750,000. $750,000, ladies and gentlemen, at 750. Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance winner at $750,000.
Documented by fascinating correspondence between Delahaye and Chaperon in the really fabulous history file. It really is a special example of the 30s Delage, the Cabriolet, the Grand Lux.
750, 700, 750, 800,000, 800,000, 850 now, 850. We're at 800,000, asking 850. 850,000. Does anyone want to be $825,000 going 825? Was that a bid? $825,000 going once. 825,000 going twice. Third and final time at $825,000. 800,000.
Thank you, lot 247 now. The 1930 Cadillac V16 Roadster. One of the best authentic and genuine surviving V16 Roadsters. Known ownership history, including several noted collectors. V16 engine and the Cadillac Roadster offered here at ModaMiami with RM Sotheby's.
Ladies and gentlemen, selling today who give $500,000. $500,000 to start. Thank you. $600,000 now. $600,000 on the V16 Cadillac. $600,000. We're at 500, 600,000, now 700,000. 700,000. Pete, your bidder's out on the phone at $700,000. 700, 800 now. 800,000. We're at 700, asking 800. 800,000. 750, sir. 800,000. Yes, and now 800,000. We're at 750, asking 800. 850 now. 850. We're at 800, asking 850. $850,000. Pete, your bidder is out at $850. Thank you. 900 now. $900,000. We're at $850, asking 900. 850's offered, and now 900.
Excellent purity, numbers matching chassis, engine, coachwork, and original body floor stampings. It doesn't get much better. Find me another V16 Cadillac.
850, 900,000. 900,000. We're at 850. How about $900,000, Pete? 900,000. 875. Does anyone else want to redo it? At 875,000 going once. 850, 875 going twice. Third, 875. Brand new bidder. 900,000 now. 875, 900,000. We're at 875. Gord, $900,000. At 875, 900,000. 925. And there he is, 925. 925. Jake, your bidder's out now at 900,000, asking 925. 925,000. The bid is right here at 900,000. 925,000. 925. 950 now. 950. We're at 925. 950. 975 now. 975. We're at 950. 975. 975. 950. 975. Anyone else? 975. $1 million now. At 975, asking $1 million. We're at 975, $1 million. Are we all done and through? At $1 million, going once. 975, $1 million, going twice. 975, $1 million. You betcha, $1 million. Anyone else? What an automobile, ladies and gentlemen, on the V16 at 975, $1 million. Third and final chance at $1 million. We're at 975, asking $1 million, and it's selling today. Don't lose it, sir. It's selling today at 975, $1 million. Last chance, $1 million. Sold 975. Thank you, Jake, at 975. 3303. Good job.
Well, the 2004 Acura NSXT Lot 248, offered from a private collection, attractive and nicely kept post-facelift example, finished in Silverstone metallic over onyx black leather. Ladies and gentlemen, offered without reserve.
Without reserve, who give 100,000? $100,000 here today. $100,000. Somebody will. 100,000. 125 now. 125. We're at 100,000. Asking 125. $125,000. We're at 100 online and now 125. $125,000. It's selling today at 100,000. $125,000. Who wants to be 110? 110,000. Selling today at 100. Asking 110. Sir, do you want to give 110? $110,000. It's selling right now at 110,000, going once. One bid. 110,000 going twice. I'll sell in one bid if you like, ladies and gentlemen, at $110,000 going twice. Third and final opportunity. Don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. $110,000. 110, brand new bidder. 120 now. 120, you almost missed it. 110, 120. The bid is in the room at 110. Asking $120,000. Now 130. 130,000. 120's online. 130. 130,000. At 130,000. Last chance, ladies and gentlemen. $130,000. Sold. $120,000 online. Internet buyer.
Well, congratulations online, and moving on, 249 now, lot 249. The 2011 Ferrari 599 GTO, one of only 125 US market examples, finished in Argento. What a color for the 599. And remarkably, the 599 is offered without reserve. A real opportunity, ladies and gentlemen.
Who give $500,000 to start? $500,000 here today to start. $500,000. Hands high. 500. Thank you. 600,000 now. 600,000 now. The bid is on the aisle at 500. Asking 600. Thank you. 700 now. $700,000. At 600. Asking 700. 700,000. How about 650, sir? 650,000. 600 here. And now 650. It's selling today. 650. 700 now. 700. The bid's online at 650. Asking 700. $700,000. We're at 650. 700 to you. 700,000 now. We're at 650. Asking 700,000. 700,000. 675. 700,000 now. At 675. Asking $700,000. Internet, we're out at 675. $700,000. Anyone else? It's unreserved, ladies and gentlemen. It's selling today at 675. $700,000. Sir, reconsider at $700,000. Going once. 675. 700. 725. He did come back. 725. 725. The bid is on the aisle at 700. Shelby, your bidder's out at $725,000. We're at 700. Asking, did you lose connection? 725. 710. 720 now. 720, sir. It's selling today. 710. 720. $720,000. 720, 730. Andrew, your bidder's out now at 720, $730,000. 720 with Shelby, asking $730,000. Andrew, what's he say? 730,000, 740 now. 740,000, 740. We're at 730, asking 740 going once. 730, 740,000. Now 750. I took 740 ahead of you, sir. 750. 700, he needs to be 750. Andrew, your bidder is out as well at $750,000. We're at 740 and now 750,000. 760 now. 760. 760,000. The bid is in the room at 760. 780, 800,000, sir. $800,000. $800,000. We're at 780, 790, 800,000. 800,000, Shelby. At 790, 800,000. Andrew, your bidder is out as well. $800,000. Shelby, your bidder is out. 800, 810 now. 810, Roger. 810,000. 800, asking 810. Going once. It's selling today at 800, 810. 820 now. 810, asking 820. It's selling today at 810. Asking 820,000 going once. 810, 820,000 going twice. $820,000. Third and final time, Shelby. $830,000. Does he want to do it? $830,000. The hammer's high. $830,000. Tell me yes or no. 830. Sold. $820,000. 3251. 3251.
Well, congratulations, sir. What a wonderful color that 59 GTO really is. And moving on, lot 250, the 1929 Pierce Arrow Model 133 Touring with tonneau shield, offered from a prominent private collection, one of 10 known surviving examples of this dual Cal Phaeton design. Ladies and gentlemen, offered without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, selling to the high bidder, who'll get $50,000 to start. $50,000. $50,000, thank you, 75 now. 75,000, we're at 50, asking 75. 75,000, we're at 50, asking 75. 75,000, who gives 60,000? It's selling today at 50,000. $60,000. $60,000, are we all done? I can sell in one bid, ladies and gentlemen, if you like. We're at 50,000, asking $60,000. 60,000 going once. 60, thank you, 70,000, Greg. $70,000. We're at 60 online. 65 I'll take, yes, now 70,000 internet. $70,000. We're at 65 and now $70,000. $70,000. We're at 65, 70, now 75, and now 75,000. We're at 70 online, asking $75,000. $75,000, sir. Do you want to do it at 75,000 going once? 70 bid, 75. 75, 80,000 internet. $80,000. We're at 75, asking 80. $80,000. We're at 75, 80,000 going once. 75, 80,000 going twice. 77.5. I didn't think of that. $80,000. 82.5 now. 82.5. 80,000 online. 82.5. 80,000, asking 82.5. 82.5. We're at $80,000. 82.5. 82.5. 85 now. 85,000. Internet, we're out. The bid's in the room at 82.5. 85,000 going once. 82.5. $85,000 going twice. 85. Is that a bid? 82.5. $85,000. Third and final time at $85,000. Sold. 82,500. 3159. 3159.
Well, thank you very much. Moving on, lot 251. 251, the 1950 Alfa Romeo 6C 2500 Super Sport Villa d'Este Coupe, ordered new by Vincenzo Francesco Ferrario, the long-standing associate of Enzo Ferrari himself. Retains matching numbers engine, and presented in Amaranto dark red over a tan leather interior. It's a magnificent 6C 2500 Super Sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, who give $300,000 to start? $300,000 here today at $300,000. $300,000, who said that? $300,000. Hands high, 200, thank you, 300. $300,000. We're at 200, asking $300,000. 300, thank you, 400 now. 350. 350. 300, asking 350. 350, 325, 350 now. 350, 375. 375, 400,000. 400,000. We're at 375, asking 400,000. The bid's in the front row, $400,000. 425 now. 425. We're at 400,000, asking 425. The bids with Gord at 400, asking 425. 425. 450 now. 425. 450. We're at 425 on the telephone. 475 now. 475. 450, asking 475. $475,000. No, the bid's in the room now at 450 and asking 475. Thank you, 500,000 now. At 475, asking $500,000. 475, $500,000. Go ahead at 475, 500. 475, that's okay, $500,000. We're at 475, 500,000.
And amazing example, it was driven at the 1952 Monte Carlo Rally, and it's also been exhibited at Pebble Beach Concours and awarded at the Villa d'Este Concorso d'Eleganza. An exquisite and sporting 6C 2500 SS Villa d'Este.
500,000, 525 now. The phone bidder's out at 525. 500, asking 525. $525,000. We're at 500, asking 525. 510 I will take, yes, 520. 510's bid, 520. 510's bid, $520,000. The bid is on the telephone at 510. $520,000. 520, 530 now. 530. We're at 520, asking 530. $530,000. At 520's in the room, asking for 530. 530, 540 now. 530, $540,000. We're at 530, asking $540,000. It's selling today at 530, $540,000 going once. Anyone else at $540,000 going twice? $540,000, third and final chance, $540,000. Sold $530,000. Thank you, Oliver. Well done. 4069. 4069.
Do thank your bidder, Oliver. Going to a great collection in the UK, a developing collection, great taste, and hope you're watching at home. Well, congratulations, UK. And moving on, lot 252, the 2021 Ferrari SF90 Stradale, single ownership and driven a mere 1,160 miles from new at cataloging. A classic livery of Rosso Corsa over a red and black interior. Well, the SF90 Stradale.
$300,000 to start, asking $350. $350,000. We're at 300, asking $350. $400,000 now. $400,000. We're at $350, asking $400,000. $350, $400,000. $400, $450. $450. We're at $400, asking $450. $450,000 here today. $450, $475. $500,000. We're at $475. That's okay. $500,000. $525. $525 now. I have 500 in the room, sir. $525. $525,000. We're at 500, asking $525. $525,000. We're at 500 right here, asking for $525. Go ahead at $525.
Impressive specification totaling over $741,000 new, including extensive carbon fiber features throughout. A rare opportunity to immediately acquire and enjoy Ferrari's cutting-edge supercar.
We're at $500,000. $525,000 where? Who give $525? $525, fellas, do you want to reconsider at $525? $525,000, we're going to count it down at $500,000. $525,000 going once. 500, 525, going twice. 525, 550 now. 550, 550. We're at 525, asking 550. Any advance at 525, $550,000. 525.
Lot 253, the 1999 Ferrari 355 F1 Spider Siri Fiorano. Offered again, one from the wonderful Terence E. Adderley collection, and only 13,400 miles at the time of cataloguing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention, offered without reserve. And finished in Argento Nürburgring over a Nero interior and equipped with the F1 automated manual gearbox, and also freshly serviced by Corey Ferrari of West Bloomfield in Michigan. One of only 104 final series examples with special body and handling features. Ladies and gentlemen, it is no reserve.
No reserve. Who gave $50,000 to start? $50,000 to start. 75,000 now. We're at 50,000, asking 75. 60,000, 70,000. $70,000 where? We're at 60,000, asking 70. 70,000, $80,000 where? We're at 70, asking $80,000. $80,000. We're at 70, $80,000. We're at 70,000, $80,000. Are we all done and through? At $70,000. It's selling today, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bids in. $80,000. 75, 80,000. 75, 80,000. The bid's on the telephone. 80,000, 85 now. 85,000. $85,000. We're at 80, asking 85. Any advance at $85,000. Selling today, 85,000 going once. 85,000, $90,000. $90,000. We're at 85 on the telephone, $90,000. 90,000 going once. 85, $90,000 going twice. Third and final time at $90,000. Sold. $85,000. Telephone buyer, $85,000. 4038, 4038.
Well, lot 254, ladies and gentlemen. Not many to go now. Lot 254, the 1994 Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6. Desirable and rare US market example with triple black color scheme, reminiscent of the Bad Boys 964 Turbo. Only 15,276 miles at the time of cataloging. Ladies and gentlemen, the 911 Turbo 3.6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 250 to start, 300,000 now. $300,000 at 250, 300, 350. 350,000. We're at 300, 325. 350 now. 375. 375. We're at 350, asking 375. 375, 375. 400,000. 425 now. At 400,000, asking 425. $425,000. We're at 400, asking 425. Any advance at $425,000. At 400,000, asking 425. Telephone bidders are all out. The bid is in the room at $425,000. Go ahead.
Accompanied by tool roll, air compressor, manuals with the pouch, Porsche certificate of authenticity, original window sticker, and a file of invoices and registration documents.
425, 410, 420, 420, 430, 430,000. The bid's in the room at 420, asking $430,000. 420, 430. Andrew, your bidder is out at $430,000. The bid's here at 420, asking 430. 430, 440 now. 440, 450. 450, Andrew. 440's bid, asking 450. 440's bid, asking $450,000. We're at 440, 450, 460, 470, 470. Selling today at $470,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's selling today. We're at 460 in the room, $470,000 going once. 470, 480, 480, 480,000. We have 470 in the room, 480,000 going once. 480,000, 480, 490, 490,000. 480's bid, $490,000. Are we all done and through at 400, 490, 500,000. 500,000. We're at 490, asking $500,000. $500,000. We're at 490, asking 500,000. Going once. 490, $500,000. Going twice. The bid is in the room and it's 500, 510, 510. You almost owned it, sir. $510,000. We're at 500, asking 510. Going once. 500, 510, 520, 520. I have 510 on the phone. 520 now. 520,000. We're at 510, asking 520. Going once. 510, 520, 530, 530,000. We're at 520, asking 530. 530,000. The bid's in the room at 520. 530 going once. 530 going twice. 530,000. 530. 540. 540. 530's on the telephone. 540,000. The bid is with Andrew at 530. 540 going once. 540 going twice. Third and final call. Shelby. 535. 540 now. 535. 540,000. $540,000 for the first time. $540,000. Second chance at $540,000. Shelby, your bidder's out. Third and final call at 535. $540,000. The hammer's high at $540,000. Sold. $535,000. Thank you. 3600. 535,000.
Well done, Greg. And moving on, lot 255. Lot 255. The 1932 Packard Light 8 Coupe Roadster, offered from a prominent private collection and one of the finest examples of Packard's factory hot rod. Original chassis, engine and steering box. Ladies and gentlemen, offered without reserve. Pay attention.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who get 50,000 to start? 50,000, 75 now. I have 50 on Matt, asking 75. 75,000. The bid's over here at 50,000, asking $75,000. 60, 75, 80,000, 90,000, 90,000, 80,000, asking 90. Greg, your bidder's out. 100, 110. I took it in the front row. 110 now. 110,000. We're at 100,000, asking 110. 110, 120. 120, 130. 130. The bid's here at 120, asking 130. 130, 125, 130, 135. 130's right here. 135 on the aisle. 135. Now 140, 150, 160, 170, 200, 210, 220, 220, 220,000. We're at 210, asking 220. 210 bid, $220,000. The bid is on the aisle at 210, 220,000. 220, 230, 240 now. 240,000, 250,000, 260, 270, 270, 300,000. 280 then. 280, 300,000, sir. 290. Is that what you're telling me? 290? 280's here. 290,000. 280, 290 going once. 290,000 going twice. Third and final call. Do you guys want to bid at $290,000? Sold. $280,000. 3324. 3324. Good job.
Well, lot 256, the 1937 Lagonda LG45 Rapide Sports Tourer. One of only 25 examples built, and it's had an extensive restoration and previously exhibited at Pebble Beach, Concours d'Elegance. One of the most incredible history files I've seen as well. It really is a magnificent example of the LG45 Rapide. And ladies and gentlemen, where shall we start?
Ladies and gentlemen, selling today, and I have 400,000 to start. 500,000 now. $500,000. We're at 400, asking 500. $500,000. We're at 400, asking 500. $500,000. We're at 400 and now 500. How about 450? 450. Thank you. 500 now. We're at 450 in the room. 500. $500,000. We're at 450, asking 500. Ladies and gentlemen, an award winner at 450. $500,000. $500,000. The bid is in the room at 450. $500,000. I don't think they're paying attention, Sholto. 450. $500,000.
Accompanied by a copy of its original factory order form and one of the most accomplished and attractive four-seat tourers of the pre-war era.
450's in the room. $500,000. At 450, asking 500,000. 500,000. We're at 450, asking $500,000. The bid is in the room now, ladies and gentlemen, at $500,000. 500,000. We're at 450, asking 500. How about 475? 450, asking 475. $475,000. Ladies and gentlemen, at 450, go ahead at 470. Now 500. 500,000. 500,000. We're at 475, asking 500. Hands high at $500,000. Go ahead, 500.
Well, I actually followed this car on the Flying Scotsman in the UK, a wonderful performer. This wonderful LG45 Rapide, again, one of only 25 examples built.
450. $475,000. We're at 450, asking 475. 475,000. Hands high. Don't miss this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. 475,000. Buy with confidence, sir. 475 going once. At 450. $475,000 going twice. Don't miss this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. At 475. Pete, do you have a bidder? At 450. $475,000. Third and final time. At $475,000. 450.
And moving on to lot 257, the 1927 Rolls-Royce Phantom 1 Newmarket convertible sedan, offered again from a prominent private collection and among the most beautiful bodies on the Springfield Phantom 1, formerly owned by New York socialites Arthur Seligman and Charles Barron Otis. Fascinating history, documented by copies of Rolls-Royce Foundation records. Ladies and gentlemen, no reserve.
No reserve, ladies and gentlemen, who get 200,000. I have 50,000 to start, asking $75,000. $75,000. We're at 50, asking 75. 75,000, ladies and gentlemen, selling today without reserve at 50,000. 75,000 now. How about 60? 60,000. 70,000. I'll loan it to you. 70,000 if you really need it. 70,000. 60,000, asking $70,000. $70,000 here today. It's selling unreserved, ladies and gentlemen, at $70,000. 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 80,000. How about 75? 75. We're at 70,000 down front, asking 75. Half price, ladies and gentlemen, at $75,000. $75,000 here today. We're at 75. Thank you. Now $80,000. 85,000 now. 85,000. 90,000. 90,000. 95,000. 95,000. 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. 110. 110. Guy beside you pay half. 110. 110. 120. 110. 120. $120,000. We're at 110, asking 120. 120, 130. 130. Thanks for the help. At 120, asking 130 going once. 120, 130,000 going twice. $130,000. Third and final time, 130,000. Sold. $120,000. 3688. 3688.
Congratulations, well done. And moving on, lot 258 now, lot 258. The 1957 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Bonneville, and top of the line example equipped with power steering, brakes, Windows antenna, and top 8-way power seat, Wonderbar radio, and optional Continental kit and rear fender skirts. One of only 630 examples built. believed to be one of 8 finished in charcoal grey, and offered without reserve.
Without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, I have 60,000 to start, 70,000 now. $70,000. We're at 60, 70,000, 80,000. $80,000. We're at 70, asking $80,000. $80,000 here today at 80,000, 90,000, Greg. $90,000. We're at 80, asking 90. 90,000, 85, 90,000. 85's bid, asking $90,000. We're at 85, $90,000. Now 95. You didn't make it, I'm sorry. 95. 95,000. The bid is online now at 90,000 and asking 95. $95,000. We're at 90, asking 95. 95, thank you, 100. 100,000 now. We're at 95, asking $100,000. 100, 110 now. 110. 100, asking 110. $110,000. We're at 100, asking 110. Going once. 100. 110,000, 120 now. 110's with Zach. 120. 120,000 at 110, asking 120, going once. 130 now, Zach. 130. 120's bid, 130,000. 130,000 going once. 120. 130,000 going twice. 120. $130,000. 125. 130. 125, asking 130. $130,000. We're at 125, and now $130,000. The bid is in the room at 125. Asking 130, 135 now. 135. 130's with Zach. 135. $135,000. Are we all done? At 130, asking 135, going once. 130. 135, going twice. Third and final time at 135. Sold $130,000. Thank you, Zach. 4019. 4019.
Congratulations, and lot 259 now. 259, the 2006 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. One owner from new, ladies and gentlemen, and displays only 6,515 miles at cataloguing, and sold new via and exclusively maintained through by Mercedes-Benz of Connecticut, Danbury, Connecticut, and optioned with the Silver Arrow 300 SL, red leather trim, two-tone steering wheel, and the final MSRP was $467,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, 200,000 to start. 200,000 I have, 225. 225,000. 250 now. 250. 225's bid, 250. We're at 225, asking 250, 275. 275, 300,000 now. We're at 275, asking 300. $300,000 at 275, asking $300,000. 280, thank you, 290. 290, 300,000 now. 295, 300. 310, 320, brand new bidder. 320, 330. 330, you're both out. 330, 330, 315, 330 at the back. Way in the back, we have 330, 340, 350, 360, 360, 360, 360. Lots of action here at 350. 360,000. We're both out here as well. 365, 380, 380. Was that a bid I didn't see? 380, thank you. The 390, 390, Andrew. 380, 390. I have 380 at the back. $390,000. 390, 400,000, sir. 400,000. We're at 390, asking 400,000. 390, 400,000 going once. 390, 400,000 going twice. $400,000. Third and final call. Let's make no mistakes. The bid's here at 390, $400,000. Last chance, $400,000. Sold $390,000. 3023, 3023.
Well, a great result there. Congratulations. And lot 260, the 1994 Porsche 911 Speedster. One of only 469 built for the US for 1994, and fewer than 4,900 miles. Please note, sale room notice, that the title for this motor car is in transit. It is offered without reserve. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
We give 100,000 to start. 100, 125. 125, the bid's there at 100. 110, sir. 110, 120. 130. 140. 150. 160. 170. 180. 180. 190. 190. 200,000. 200,000. We're at 190, asking 200,000. The bid's here at 190, asking 200,000, going once. 190, 200,000, 195, 200,000. 195, $200,000. I have 195. 200,000. Was that a bid, sir? 200,000, 210 now. 210,000. The bid's up front at 200, asking 210,000, going once. 200. $210,000 going twice, and it's selling today at 200, 205, 210, 210, sir. We have 205, 210, $210,000. The bid is on the telephone at 205, asking $210,000 going once, $210,000 going twice, $210,000. I see lots of action over here. Let's reconsider at $210,000. Last chance at $210,000. 215, just in time. 215. The bid is on the aisle now at 210, asking 215,000. 215,000 going once. $215,000 going twice. 215, 220. Now 220. 220, sir. At 215, 220,000. Last chance at 215, $220,000. Sold $215,000. No problem.
Got it.
3044. 3044.
Well done. And lot 261, the penultimate car of today's sale, ladies and gentlemen. The 2007 Ferrari 612 Sessanta, showing only 3,038 kilometers from new at the time of cataloguing. Just 2 owners, extensively serviced at official Ferrari dealerships, and accompanied by its original unused fitted luggage, original books, Sessanta brochure, and highly sought after Ferrari Classic K certification red book. Ladies and gentlemen, no reserve.
No reserve, 50,000 to start. 75 now. 75, 100,000. 100,000, 125. 125,000. 110. 110, 120. 120, 130. 130,000. We're at 120, asking 130. 130, 150. Is that what you're saying? I have 130 on Jake then. 130, 140. 140, 150. 160. 150's on Andrew. 160. 160,000. The bid's with Andrew at 150. 160, 170. 170,000. We're at 160, asking 170, 180 now. 180. 180, Matt. At 170, asking 180. Lots of interest at 170, asking 180. Bid is with Zach at 170, $180,000. 170, asking 180. Thank you, 190. 190, Zach. 190,000. 180, asking 190. 180, 190. Going once. 190, brand new bidder. I have 190 right here. 200,000 now. 190, asking 200,000. 200, 210. Phone bidders were still all out. I have 200 in the room. 210, 220. 220, 230. 230,000. We're at 220, asking 230. 230,000 at 220, 230, 240. 240, 250. Now 250, Andrew. 250,000. We're at 240, asking 250. 250,000. Make no mistakes, the bid is in the room at 240, asking 250. 245, 250. 255 now, Andrew. 255. Andrew, your bidder's out. 255. 255,000. We're at 250 in the room. 255, 260. 260. We're at 255, asking 260,000 going once. 260, 265, 270, 280. Still lots of action, ladies and gentlemen, at $280,000. 270, 280, 290, 290,000, 290,000. We're at 280 right here, asking 290, $290,000. Are we all done? At 280, 300, 310, 310, $310,000. We're at 300, asking 310, going once. 300, 310, 320 now. 320. We're at 310, asking 320. $320,000 at 310, 320 going once. 310 bid. 320 going twice. 310, $320,000. 315, 320. Now 320. 320,000. 325. I took it in the room. 325. 325. We're at 320, asking 330, 340. 340 now. We're at 340, 350. 350,000. At 340, asking 350. 350,000. The bid's here in the room at 340, 350 going once. 340, 350 going twice. 350, 360, 360. Spirited Battle, 360, 370, 370,000. We're at 360, asking 370. $370,000. 370, brand new. He's back again. 380, 380,000. $380,000. 390, sir. 390, 390. 380's right there. 390. 390,000 going once. 380. 390,000 going twice. 380 bid. 385. 390. 400,000 now. 390. 400,000. We're at 390. $400,000. $400,000. We're at 390. You're buying dinner, aren't you? $400,000. At 390. 400,000 going once. 390. 400,000 going twice. $400,000. Third. 400, 410. 410. 420. 420. $420,000. We're at 410, asking $420,000. Going once. 410 bid. 420,000 going twice. 410. $420,000 for the third and final time. $420,000. Sold $410,000. Thank you. 3047. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the last car of today's sale, but before we end, do enjoy ModaMiami over the next day and a half, and thank you very much for coming. We're also consigning for Monterey. Do come and speak to the specialists here, RM Sotheby's Monterey sale. We're beginning to fill that sale quickly. Don't miss out. Thank you for your support, and we'll end with the final lot, the 1987 BMW M3 Coupe, offered from a private collection. Well-documented Germany delivered car, only 48,000 kilometers at time of cataloging, and, well, it's offered at no reserve, the BMW M3 Coupe.
Who gives 75,000 to start? 75,000 here today, 80,000 now. We're at 70,000, asking $80,000. 80,000, 90,000. 90,000, 100,000. 100,000. 100, 110. 110, 15, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 135, 140. 135's in the room. Ask it 140, 145. 145,000. 140, asking 145. $145,000. We're at 140 online, asking 145. $145,000. We're at 140. Asking 145. Anyone else? At 140. 145,000. Let's make no mistakes. The bid is in the room. At 140. $145,000. 142.5. Now 145. 145. Internet, 145. At 142.5, asking 145. 147.5. 147.5. Greg, your bidder's out. The bid's online at 145. 147.5. 147.5 going once. 145. 147.5 going twice. 145 for the third and final time at 147,500. Sold $145,000 online at 145.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Do enjoy ModaMiami. Thank you for all the support, and we look forward to seeing you at the next RM Sotheby's auction. Thank you.